Oh no, a crit.
I can do the thing, I think.
You want to do the thing?
I will restore balance. Oh, was that? Wait, was that with advantage?
No, it was not with advantage.
What? I can't deny
This
crits,
is a
actually.
pure crit.
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
Okay, well, I rolled real high. That's 17, which doubles to 34 with modifiers.
Wait, can I do, silvery barbs. Silvery barbs.
Yes, you can do that.
Okay, so that's...
And welcome to Questline! One shot or not, we're back for part 2 of our lovely Spelljamming adventures. This time we're going to take a little detour into Eberron since things happened last time. But before we get to all that, I'll be your DM. I am Sam Carnelli, aka Chef Cargs, here, and we're going to do our land acknowledgement. So we'd like to acknowledge that we are on the unceded territories and the traditional territories of the Musqueam Nation. It is our privilege to work, play, and create on these beautiful lands. So, now for a little recap. So if you caught us last time when Spelljammer was fresh into 5th edition, we met Captain Torvin of the Spelljamming ship Vonnegut and this lovely crew where he introduced a red shirt known as Shep, the expansive new doctor. If you like the Expanse, you know what I'm talking about. They hauled in this mysterious pod, hoping for a big payday, and lo and behold, it was full of this life form who was like, "Hey, help me, take me home, but first, are you really people?" Yes, you are really people. Okay, this is good. Die, Shep. And what the heck? You can't just kill people. Oh, it's fine. You're just gonna get revived anyway. And now I know you can revive people.
It wasn't fine.
It wasn't fine.
It
was
fine.
not fine.
It's not fine with me.
You went to the brig. You rode some space whales. You came back. You found his planet. The whole while he's still testing you, still learning more about himself. His logic center is degrading. His emotion center is coming back online. You go into the core, or you walk along the planet where it's all been glassed and dusted. He tells you about his family that's down there. He finds a secret thing that he's known about this whole time, brings you all down into this bunker, starts to awaken the people down there, the species that had transferred their consciousness into the warforged bodies that were waiting for them. And as they were starting to activate, in comes the Illithid, Mind Flayer, the dread captain of the Dauntless Inception. And it's well, if you don't get out of here, we're just gonna nuke you from orbit and not deal with this ancient evil because they cannot escape, says the evil pirate lord. Yeah, anyway, you fight a big battle between the two of them, you get up into space, you bombard the place, you think you've resealed what the Herald called themselves, the Dream Blades, the Thought Stealers, the Dominators, the Dreaming Dark, the Ilashtavar, the Quora, or Quarry, depends on where you're from. You sealed them away, you think. And then the Illithid were like, "Thanks so much for helping us with their problem. Now you have to be our slaves." And the captain was like, not having that. Used a powerful wish spell to hurtle most of his crew far, far to safety as the wilds of wild space kind of altered that wish just a touch and sent you to Eberron, where you now are residing as you look around a great city, which you come to learn is called Sharn. For those of you who've been to Eberron before, you're quite familiar with this impressive, massive city. All of the best minds, the best commerce, everything has come here to Braylon, where Sharn is located. And with special boons from the king, we'll get to him a little later. This place has thrived since the last war happened. This is an event where for 100 years, everyone was fighting each other. The Five Nations were at each other's throat trying to claim supremacy over all. It was a horrible affair, but then a cataclysmic event happened known as the Morning, which destroyed all of Sire, one of the nations. This event kind of rattled everyone. No one knew what caused it, or no one was willing to admit that they did it. So the remaining nations got together and signed a treaty known as the Treaty of Thronehold. This created a peace that would be worked towards over the next. It's been 4 years since this happened. So, you find yourselves in Sharn, where things are thriving, people are mingling, and you're not really sure what to do with yourselves. Having been stranded on this planet, Shep survived, so he's with you, and is a little concerned as he goes around to his crewmates, starting with Andrew.
Where are we? We're just like, we've literally like touched down, like.
Touchdown, yeah, like you were falling really fast, and then you weren't falling so fast.
Yeah, okay. Is everyone else aware of the Eberron setting? Like, do you guys know where we are?
Sharn.
All right. But this
is a major port that some would know how to access.
Yes. We're back here. God. I instantly change shape to look like I'm like an old man. Like bent hair, like long, crappy looking, like
trying to blend right in.
Immediately trying to not look like myself because Shiri does not want to be. He knows where we are. He's been to Sharn before, and it's got a couple reasons to not have people know where he is. That he's there right now.
Yes.
Yes.
This is where changelings originate.
Yes, and he doesn't. He'd like to leave this place in one piece as well.
Yeah, you quickly you turn to like mimic someone that's nearby, and you quickly notice that they have these like this birthmark that kind of winds its way up the neck and over onto the temple, and you realize that you don't want to mimic that because that is a dragon mark, and that would put you in a whole nother area.
Far too specific. I need to be a little more general. Yeah.
Yeah, you turn a little more general, and as you do so, bumping into your leg, our little automaton friend, Hale, or Capri.
I have not been to Sharn before. I'm very confused. What? We're not on this ship anymore. What is our job? What are we supposed? But aren't we supposed to be slaves now?
We've gone past that. Our
if you had
past captain has sacrificed his life.
Choose the right evil to support?
Well, between the...
We are alive, are we not?
You remember the last time you saw Hale? Their soul was being like pulled out of their body. It was not a fun time.
Hale just seems like in a bit of shock.
Don't worry, we'll follow us. We know what to do.
But what is that?
We'll figure that out in a moment.
And
Okay.
Next to your friend over there, our Thrycreen friend, Elen.
TikTok, the chef is just kind of standing there, all four arms kind of on his hips, just.
I agree.
As you say this, you hear this. Oh!
What?
A human man has fallen from a great height, but you see this token on their lapel that begins to glow, and as they do, they fall slowly and gently to the ground.
Is this
No.
Shep or
Hey, got a few dragons for me. I could really use a drink.
So could I. You got a few dragons for me?
No.
I have water.
Never touch the stuff. Fish bucket.
Oh my.
I'll be on my way
love
then,
that.
since you have no money for me.
It's true.
And this very strange patron just kind of wanders off. You notice like they're a little disheveled, but they're wearing.
They asked for drink. I offered drink. Oh.
I too would not worry too much about it.
They should have specified alcoholic drink.
Correct.
Diesel. Eye test usually,
Or something else that might make you blind.
it might make you blind. I knew a guy that happened to once. It was terrible. But he drank too much and fell on a stick and poked his own eye out, but it still made him blind. He still couldn't see in one eye at least.
Unfortunate.
Very much so. Yes.
And the one, sometimes translator, most of the time improvising whatever needs to be said for our Tharkeen friend in common. Josh.
Daedalus, level 5. Paladin is aware of these parts and perhaps can seek out in the community of help for shelter and food.
Oh, right. Food.
Yes, we eat.
Don't. Yeah.
Yes, we need to eat sometimes.
But we can also seek shelter for rest and safety for the time being, because
Where?
we may have dangerous parties after us still.
We have nowhere to go right now. Do you know where we should go?
I may be able to seek out community and what was that? Right, yes, we can definitely take a nice long rest.
I know a couple spots too. Shady, shithole kind of places. You ever heard of a place called Peachtree? Not, I mean,
I'm aware of their law enforcement.
Peachtree is canon here?
is it now?
It is now.
Now.
We're moving up. We're rolling with it's all happening at once. This wonderful feeling comes over all of you as you know this feeling to be a little bit of inspiration for your pool as we get some chronoton particles.
Nice.
Thank you.
So yeah, stranded in the city, trying to find your way. You're gonna spend like the next 6 months kind of just establishing yourselves here. What would you like to do for jobs? Looking at you, TikTok.
Do I have to say it?
For the audience at home, please. Yes.
I very quickly open up a floating food cart that can go in between levels and towers, and start serving food to go at people's windows.
Yeah, you find a great business doing servicing like the Griffin Wing races. These are people that ride griffins around Sharn, as it is a circular city, and in like the space between buildings, will just fly around, and it's a great place for income. Daedalus, what are you doing as a job over the next 6 months while you kind of try and get your feet under you?
Security work, detail, and protection for those in need.
And legitimate protection, yes? Yeah.
Very legitimate.
Over the next several months, you spend a lot of time dealing with the not so great Boromar clan. These thugs like to push their way around to get what they want, and they often get away with it, which really irks you. Yeah. One of the counselors, like one of the city counselors, is Elira Boromar. And if you could figure a way to bring her down, oh, wouldn't that just be something?
Agreed.
Crossing over, Ishiri, sorry.
Ishiri practically disappears. He uses his guile and skill at subterfuge and to change his appearance to just pretty much disappear off the face of the map. Occasionally you might hear Josh, particularly Daedalus particular, they might have heard occasionally of a somewhat familiar sounding, maybe, but there are other, I'm assuming there's other changelings kind of in the neighborhood. I'm not the only one.
Yeah, roll investigation real quick. Let's see how we do.
Okay, let's try this. Oh, it's a flat roll. 17.
Good number.
I was gonna say either way. They don't find you, don't find them, they find you. But in this case, you find them, they don't find you.
Oh, the other changelings and stuff like that. Good. So there are a couple of different-
you find that there is a particular changeling in charge of a lot of things around here. Goes by the name of Krilo. He, over the 6 months, kind of puts you through your paces and welcomes you into the Dark Daggers.
Ooh. Yeah, all the while I'm going through this, I'm constantly keeping my eyes open and my eye like looking over my shoulder for a particular orc kind of biker that I owe a lot of money to, and or one of his gang members that I do not want to cross because they will hurt me real bad.
Yeah. Just before we get to the end of your time with them, or rather catching back up with everyone else, you hear from Krilo that one of the 5 fingers have been killed in action, and there's an open spot.
What's the gang called? Sorry.
The Dark Daggers.
The Dark Daggers. That's what I thought. Sorry.
Yeah.
And what are the 5 fingers? Who are the? Do I know who the 5 fingers are?
No.
Are these no.
You don't know who they are. It's
But-
a secret.
But they've got an opening.
Krilo's let certain members know that there's an opening.
You just go on a Shape 45 and drop just like the dopest freestyle first, and you can join.
Am I passive when I've heard of them?
No, actually, not even passively.
Okay. I mean, I'm interested.
Our little, I don't
Some
know.
money with the 5 fingers, even though I don't
Yes.
know who they are.
I begin by trying to look for some sort of science job, but I have a really hard time communicating and getting to get that job. So I go over to TikTok's stand and do not consume food, but ask if I could possibly help because that is the only other thing I have been good at ever.
And while they help me at the stall, I'm gonna help them find some like-minded individuals, other like warforged and things like that. Maybe they can find some communal connection and things like that among them.
Yeah, over these 6 months, a lot changes in the political landscape. A group known as the Dead Enders have been working their way around the world, kind of making broad choices for everyone involved, including finding a way into Sire. Some of the Warforged speak of maybe going home someday, that the Redeemer will bring them all back.
I know nothing of the machinations and spirituality of the world. It's I got my own problems.
But as these times go by, Daedalus, you get a lead on something very interesting happening. A grand tournament is being pulled together in which teams of combatants will fight for the right to Spelljammer! In Joam is the monstrous nation where they're not so bad. Like, people need to stop judging monsters. They're not monsters. They're people. Their newly appointed king, Chorkillik, supported by his advisors, the daughters of Sorakel, are coming here to Sharn to improve relations with Joam and Braylon. Braylon is a massive trading partner with them. They do a lot of work. That's why both sides have prospered so greatly. and why the kings maybe picked up a bit of ire for his choices in aligning with them. You know that Andere right now, Queen Arala, is a little peeved that this is going on. And of course, in Thrain, they are a theocracy led by the Divine. And the Divine is a 12-year-old girl named Jayla. And they too are unsure about this whole Joanne thing. And then you go over to Karnath, and King Caius III is cautiously trying to get in on the goods here. Like, knowing that Joam is supplying such a good shipment of things to Braylon, they want a slice. So this is an excellent time for a little political party where everyone's going to get together and try to work some things out. Maybe bolster trade, but more importantly, find out what's going on in Joam. Why is Trachilic their new king? Who is this Trachilic? It's a great opportunity to meet this individual.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so there's going to be a grand gathering of nations, and you know a crew that could probably enter this thing. Maybe get yourselves out of here.
A soiree of sorts.
Ooh.
Yes, I do. In fact, I still am in touch with them today.
Yeah, you send messages to each of them, and you all gather. Indeed, blowing on these paper cranes that you can fold up with messages inside and just send them out across the world.
Cool.
Dope.
Let me know if you don't answer the call, because you can get the heck out of here then.
When we both receive the message.
What? So you all agree to meet.
I think that means yes.
That was professional. Great. You all meet at one of the greatest chains of hospitality in all of Eberron, the Golden Dragon. These are taverns and inns that are run by hobbits all throughout Corvair, the continent that you're on. And you know, it's pretty reputable, a pretty fancy place. You find a table on the first floor, kind of in the back, so you can discuss your business as you tell your group what's going on.
Hello. Welcome. It has been some time.
Hello.
I hope all is well on your end. It is good to see you again as well, old friend. So, I have gathered you here today to explain what is happening in these busy and dire days. A new rule is happening in this land, but there's also an event that I require your help.
What's the event?
Can we have details on this event?
Yes, of course.
Yes, details. What's
Thank
the
you.
event?
As you go to fill them in, you tell them that one of your new contacts is going to be arriving shortly. This is a half-elven individual who has been, who you've befriended. Riordan is a steel singer and blacksmith, using elven techniques to shape metal into very particular ways without having to use a forge.
Their name?
Riordan.
Rio.
Riordan Illuvian. Not to mix you up with those Dragon Age fellas. Like, that's a whole nother thing. Please don't go there. We were all young once.
I've never played it.
Riordan.
Yeah, I don't think I got that far. Those games were a little thirsty for me.
Oh, you. I was the right age for that, so yeah. A few minutes go by, you catch up on life, you finish your first drinks, and then you see a very muscular elf for his size walk over with flagons in hand for each of you as he drops off drinks and oil. I got you over there.
Thank you.
Don't worry, it's specialized. I'll help everything run real well.
Ooh, synthetic.
Premium.
The good stuff.
You see him like tap his head, and then these magical glasses appear as like lenses pull down, and they extend towards you. Very fine make indeed.
Thank you.
I'm Riordan. Pleasure to meet you all. Daedalus, good to see you again.
Pleasure.
So, here you're from out of system. That's very interesting to me.
We were out of the system, not necessarily from out of the system, I guess, and
Well, you learn things, being in positions that I do.
His reputation precedes him. In trust.
That being
Sure.
said, I'd like to sponsor you for entry into this tournament.
sponsors.
What does sponsor mean?
Well, I'm going to front the gold for you so that you may enter and try to win what I hear is a Spelljammer.
That is very generous.
Oh,
It is a chance.
a new helm.
Opportunity.
New helm
The
for
big
all
chair.
of us.
Big chair.
Thank
I want to come with you, though. I feel like over the past 100 years, I've learned all I can from this world, forged all I could, and I have some old friends I want to visit. But your business is your own. You may direct the ship as you please. I will simply be your passenger until I deem it as such a time that I can leave.
you. Said can trust.
We can.
I don't see why not.
I would like to roll some insight.
Oh, sure. Always useful.
When he mentions his friends,
I'd like to. Can I roll insight too?
Yeah, sure. We've got that
20 non-natural.
dirty 20.
Dirty
Huge.
20 as well.
Holy, what
Dirty
programming did
20.
you upgrade?
I have plus 8
Amazing.
insight.
Yeah.
Expertise.
Same. What up?
Yeah, when he says friends, you get the feeling that these are like close acquaintances. You don't get any like nefarious feeling from it. As though maybe Riordan came here and doesn't want to be here, but doesn't have the means to leave on his own.
He's an elf,
He's
Half elf.
half elf,
Yeah.
but not from Eberron.
and you pick up with the 20. He said he's been here for 100 years, and that's a heckin' long time for a half elf.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I thought. Okay.
To rest assured their minds, I would like to use divine sense.
Ooh. That allows you to detect a whole host of things. Is the alignment one just good and evil, or is that detect good and evil?
Good and evil at the end of my turn. If it sense anything affected, location, celestial, fiend, undead.
Celestial, fiend, undead?
Yeah.
Just celestial, fiend, and undead?
Anything, I can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or known location of any celestial fiend or undead.
You do not detect any celestial, fiend, or undead.
No, I guess not, eh?
New.
Shoot. I thought that would have helped.
Well, I mean, going around, you don't feel that really from any of your folks here. If you would like to cast Detect Good and Evil, that's a whole nother. That's a first level spell, I believe, in for paladins and clerics and the like.
I think that's what I meant.
Soon to be a divine spell. Thanks, D&D 1.
Don't look too much.
Is it not a-
Don't look too much into that.
Oh,
Yeah, we're not.
Playtest material.
Yeah.
interesting. Soon.
Yeah.
Yes, that is what I meant.
You gonna do that one? Okay, cool. Yeah, you detect really pure good energy coming from Riordan.
Yeah.
And if any of you want to fill in good or evil, feel free. But you feel like what you've always felt from them. But they haven't really changed.
He's
Or you
good.
feel nothing.
Very neutral.
I sense good in you. Confliction, but good
And who?
in you.
Please.
And like
Don't know me that well, bud.
having got to know Riordan a little bit over the past 2 months,
I know you well enough to trust you. Yes.
you know, like Riordan is also very lawful. He has a code of conduct that he follows strongly. So you know you can trust his word.
Yes.
He's never broken it with you.
And I relay that information to the rest of the party as well.
Lawful good. Sticks to codes, easily manipulated. Excellent.
And as a bonus, I'm going to give you a few things. I'm going to lend you a few things for the tournament.
Oh, do we know what kind of tournament this is going to be?
Oh, it's a combat tournament.
Oh, combat,
Teams,
oh.
teams of fighters are coming from across the land, and they'll be duking it out for supremacy. I, of course, myself would enter, but the political structure here kind of prevents me from that, so I must purchase a team.
Politics.
Anyway, coming back to the gifts I have for you.
Gifts, yes.
I'm going to lend one of you one of my most prized possessions. It is a magical sword. As he brandishes a sword out of thin air, you can see it like appearing out of these like silvery mists as this beautifully constructed sword that looks mostly elven in make, but there's something else about it that's kind of odd. Very
One might say out of this world.
interesting. Just you wait.
One might. One might. I don't know why they would, though.
You see on one side are elven runes, and on the other side, different runes. Who speaks Dwarvish?
No.
No.
Ah, boo.
No dwarves here.
It's like, with this.
Speak Elvish.
We all speak Elvish.
I don't speak Elven.
Oh, okay.
You see on the one side, it says Nama, which is the elven word for mercy. Flipping it over, you see a dwarven word. And I'm guessing none of you can read this side. Or judging by your looks on your faces, you've never seen elven make of this, as I've actually merged dwarven and elven ingenuity into one sword.
It's wild.
This is Nama and Akith. Mercy and judgment. Here, catch.
I don't know what to do. It's just like,
Make a dex save, try to catch it.
next save. Oh no.
Steady.
10.
Yeah, that's good enough. You just catch it awkwardly, but
Oh.
you do grab onto it. And it's impressively light. You can easily hold this with one hand, even though it's clearly a hand and a halfer.
Yeah. I fumble with it awkwardly and be like, Dallas, would you take a look at this, please? And like, very obviously, I have like no like knife skills because they like just like hand it to him like point forward, like just. This is not this. Check this out. You have a sword, don't you? Use swords? Is
I
that
have a mace.
makes? But could you use a sword? You seem like that smashy.
I
fighting
can dual wield,
type. Oh, dual wield. Very nice.
but I would have to lose my shield.
I too can dual wield. It is meant for dual wielding, but it can be serviceable with a single hand.
It looks pretty cool though. What if you didn't ditch the mace and use the sword instead? That would be pretty.
I could drop the mace, as it is just a normal mace. This, however, is very intriguing.
Simply say the command word, Akith, and it will light up with holy flame. I will deal an additional 2d6 radiant damage with every swing.
Sounds about right.
It's also a +3 weapon, so don't tarnish it.
Keep that thing away from me.
Recently oiled, too.
A fine make, and more to that effect, once you've attuned to it, you can dismiss it at will. No one will know you're carrying it until you wish it. It's a bonus action to bring it back to your hand.
Oof.
Understood.
The hallmark of an Eldritch Knight, and it's a single weapon.
And the name of this sword?
Nama and Akith.
Nana?
You speak Elvish! Nama!
That's a weird sword, dude.
Nana. And Aki.
For one of the rest of you, yeah, I have one more gift for you. A particular rune, my own styling, in fact.
It's a homebrew.
It is a homebrew item. You will not find that in
Oh,
there.
okay.
Yeah, it's a homebrew item, so you're gonna have to write down its stats.
Okay.
Was it +3 and what?
+3 and +2d6.
I have this transferable rune. One of you can apply it to your armor and give you a little bit of a safety cushion. Should you ever get hit while equipping this rune, you will instantly cast Mirror Image and be protected from future attacks. Hopefully. Ask me about Duke's Alto sometime. It's a rather impressive scar.
Ooh. Didn't work out the way you thought it was going to, eh? Haha.
No, but thankfully,
Should have thought you'd always planned a little differently, perhaps next time. Oh, yeah.
perhaps if my friends had jumped down and helped me fight him, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Alas,
Yes, can't trust no one.
paladins and their javelins, no offense. Regardless,
Rune. Yes.
who would like this rune? It's simple to apply. You just take it. Oh, sorry, Dylan.
Not wearing armor.
Oh, you don't need armor. You could apply it to yourself if you wish.
Oh, that's great. Great. I got crap AC.
Will
Yeah, you
become a
take it
pretty
I have 16.
permanent tattoo, though. So while the magic can be removed, the tattoo cannot.
Oh, that's
So if it's
fun.
on your skin, it's there.
Even with I guess even like I could changeling and the tattoo stay there. That's kind of cool.
Oh yeah. Interesting. Wait. Oh,
Would it disappear if I?
because like you're not in your changeling form right now, right?
We're in public.
Yep.
I would not look like Hishiri at the moment.
Yeah, and Riordan doesn't know that you're a changeling, so
Okay, good. I mean, that's perfect.
somebody want this? Yeah. One of you three?
I mean, did you not TikTok? You not feeling squishy sometimes? Like, you got a place you can hang this on? You got 4 arms. You got that. It is quite. You're quite well, but you guys don't mind if I take this?
Take it.
By all means.
Sometimes this jacket doesn't really feel like it
You
take
don't
up to
have
too
much
many.
armor.
I don't have any armor. What are you talking about? Okay, sure, I'll take that. Whatever
Perfect.
the rune is.
So yeah, so whenever you take damage, the rune once per day will automatically cast mirror image.
Mirror image. Rune casts mirror image when I take damage.
Yep.
Okay. And only once a day?
Once a day. So once. Yeah, you don't really have a lot of control over when it happens, but when it does, it'll hopefully save your butt.
Is that a reaction?
It's not a reaction; it happens on its own.
Okay, all right.
So yeah, you don't have to use any of your
Okay.
personal resources.
Cool. Sweet. Well, that's interesting. That's very fun.
Now,
Yeah.
the tournament is in 3 days, but tomorrow night is most important. There'll be other sponsors for you to mingle with. People that have not purchased their own teams. And they'll have many fine weapons and armaments for you to,
Can we have more than one sponsor?
of course. But beware, should you make enemies at this event, they may use their influence against you.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem, you guys. I've got this wrapped up. I'm so nice. Everyone loves me.
People don't
I-
always love me.
You can just stay in the corner or something. You'll be fine. You just keep your head down. There you go. That's great. That's exactly what we need to do.
I make them put their chin back up.
Oh yes, have some pride, but just keep your mouth shut. That's all.
Of course, I could offer you a little more information about some of the folks that might be attending this soiree. I also highly recommend you dress up for this.
Fancy, eh?
Daedalus,
Yes.
someone of interest is showing up to this thing that you might want to pay special attention to. A certain counselor that you've been trying to find some dirt on, Elira.
Elira, for the last 6 months.
What a perfect opportunity to potentially get some sufficient evidence to do something about her position in the city. It's said that she's making a play for control of the council.
Okay.
It's a lot of Boromar, right? Yes, if we could do something about the Boromars, it'll make my life a little easier here.
Now, I do caution you, If you are to make an enemy of her, she's quite powerful.
Well, I've already done that. Don't worry.
Her father, of course, runs the Bormar clan here. They're infamous for all that they do. And yet they're still a driving force in this city. Her mother, Mala, on the other hand, runs all of the healing houses here. House Jarasco is responsible for keeping everyone in tip-top shape. For a fee, of course. Unless you're a Bormar halfling. So, don't be too coy with her. But get what you need.
Of course.
Another person of import coming will be Uthar. He runs the Pointy End Bounty Guild. A very powerful druid from the Eldine Reaches.
What kind of guild? Sorry?
Bounty.
A bounty guild.
A bounty guild. Do we see the pointy-eared bounty?
Pointy End.
Pointy end. Okay.
Are they?
It was founded just after the last war. Started up in Thrain, I believe. Maybe Armdare. They have headquarters in both.
Oh.
Additionally, one of King Caius III has sent one of his King's Guard to this event to curry favor. As well, and the Archbishop of the Silver Flame will be joining us.
Whoa.
Alistair Corvus, newly appointed. If you didn't hear, the Divine has recently reclaimed some of her broken lands and removed some of the corruption from it.
What was the name of King Caius's emissary?
I'm not sure. I don't have enough information, but apparently she has a massive direwolf with her. I'm talking huge.
Huge. Oh,
Big dogs. Big dogs.
Unusual for a soldier in the Karnathi army, but so it's the way it goes. Not this one. But, of course, if you didn't know, the Karnathi have a special rite that they put on all of their soldiers so that when they fall in battle, they can rise and serve again.
Oh, I know.
An unending army. So once you serve in Karnath, you serve for life and undeath. And again, and again. It gets quite unfortunate. That's why Thrain hates them so much.
Sounds like I'm the being for the job.
Indeed. In addition to this, a former royalty who is, from what I understand, may have abdicated her throne, or perhaps the church just kind of kicked her out. It's unclear, really. But Queen Diane will be appearing. Unfortunately, her son, Prince Daslin, passed away a short time ago. Lightning rail incident. Cut clean in half.
Oof.
Yeah.
Rough.
Session 1. My goodness.
Sorry. Forgive me. Abdicated queen of which
Thrain.
nation? Okay.
That's why the church is taking over there.
Right.
But of course, she remains a figurehead because of her blood.
I ask you to ask him. Will the queen and the archbishop be arriving as a pair?
No, certainly not. There's no love lost between those two.
One or the other.
A unique figure representing both the Eldine Reaches and Joam, a champion of theirs recently, some sort of phoenix paladin. Not paladin, barbarian.
The Phoenix Barbarian.
It's said that she's died and come back to life many, many times. And holds a place of great power in both nations.
Will this person be participating in the battle or just attending as a sponsor?
These are sponsors.
No, the Phoenix Barbarian. Now, when they say they've died and come back, have they come back like zombies, or they come back like?
Oh no, they've been fully restored to
New and
life.
improved, like a phoenix.
Sure. Okay, Phoenix. Got it. Study up on my history and my mythology. I'm not really sure. It's Phoenix. What is a Phoenix?
Died and risen from its ashes.
A bird did that?
Yeah, sure.
Died and come back to life? Is that real?
Oh, I
Yeah.
assure you, it's quite real.
Wild.
About as real as our world.
All right, that's okay. I get, yeah.
The final,
It made
the
enough
final two
sense.
sponsors that are going to appear at this party are unknown. One of them is from New Sire and could be their leader, but I've heard they've had a recent change in leadership, so I'm not entirely sure. And another party member from Beyond the Grey Mists. From what I'm to tell, they're benevolent and quite the benefactor, but I don't know how I feel about it.
Unknown party.
Well, as far as my information goes, maybe you can dig up something more.
Maybe we can. We probably can.
We probably can.
This one's good at digging up information.
Yes.
Now, I must ask your assistance in this one last thing. You see, in order to keep all of the team's secret, I need to impart some magic upon all of you to forget that you're part of this team. You'll know to go to the party and to gather information with these sponsors, but they won't know and you won't know that you're part of the team until event day.
Part
Interesting.
of like
It's a little
we
bit
won't
of
know that
weird
we are
magic.
friends.
You'll know that you're friends and working together, but you won't be able to slip up and reveal that you're part of the team that has been put into this arena.
Everything we just recently discussed, we are still aware of one another and why we're there, but not of who they are.
Typically,
So
for
they-
these kinds of events, there are 4 teams that enter. I don't know who's been put in yet, but I know that I have one of the spots. And once we complete this, we will go back to not knowing until event day. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So we will be looking for sponsors individually,
Or as a group if you wish.
but we won't know that we're a team.
And more importantly, they won't know you're a team. Everyone plays this game.
Best behavior then.
But we are
Best
still aware of
behavior.
each other.
Sure.
Good. Well, I'm glad you've accepted because you've already drank the potion that will commit this to you, and it's gonna kick in about now.
Poured the oil on like my.
Wait,
That's enough.
does it work? Is it working?
I believe
I feel
I'm
like it's working. You're still you.
I'm late for something.
But you had something to. You had somewhere to go.
I have somewhere I need to be. I have no idea.
When are we late for something? If somebody is late for something, we might be late for something. When does the food truck open?
And I run.
I
Have so much prep to get that and not enough time.
I triple dashed.
So you prepare yourselves for the soiree. You know you have this event to go to, but you know that more importantly, you can't just accidentally reveal your identities to the sponsors until the day comes. So any enemies you make at this thing, they won't realize that they hate you until the event starts.
Oh, that's nice.
Same with the people that like you. Things won't really go into motion until
The
start of-
So any potential boons or buffs
You
we
won't
all
know
will be
about
aware of
until we
until
get
it's
there.
already like we're on the floor.
You'll go into like your little room.
So they don't know that
You'll receive your
we're.
boons and banes.
And will we understand what's happening then, or like will our memory be kind of like back to
They'll
it?
all come back.
Okay. You're like, oh damn, look at all the stuff. Yeah.
Or, oh no,
Yeah.
not enough
No,
stuff.
no, there's nothing here.
It's more fun that way. Otherwise, you like find one sponsor, you really like them, you try and get as much out of them, and then you have no time for the other ones. Nah.
Well, if it's already worked, bottoms up.
TikTok's gone, so has Hail. You're off to like make some more money. Both of you, roll d20s for me.
Huh?
Yeah.
9.
Okay.
Just flat D20.
Yeah, straight 16.
16?
Yeah.
Yeah. You get 9 silver and a gold and 6 silver for doing such a great job. It's your profits for the night. Which is pretty good
Do I give
considering
half?
most of your food is like coppers.
Yeah.
Make some tasty foods. Do I even get paid for anything?
Clicked up. You're part of the Lions Guard, so you're good.
I do it for noble cause, not slips of metal.
Are you wearing metal?
Amazing. So you get all ready to go to this soiree. You are going to get dressed up as it's being hosted on Boromar home turf. Elira's
Oh,
offered up the Boromar clan's mansion for this particular.
What
I-
part of Sharn is that? Is
This
that
is in Lower Dura.
lower? Ugh.
Oh.
I would put on a tailcoat and a purple bow tie.
Yeah, imagine like this mansion, like as part of this building that goes up and up forever. These spires.
Do I have enough gold to buy something that could be considered nice that would fit me?
It's looked after. Whatever magical charm that you were given seems to afford you this way. People seem to kind of know but not know. And so you're able to purchase things for nothing.
Cool. Just a nice black robe with extra holes for arms.
simple, classic.
Yeah, you see like
You get it.
emblazoned on the back of this robe is the symbol for Arcanix. This is the Arcane University here in Eberron.
Oh, yeah.
Currently located in Ondair, just off the lake there, whatever it's called.
I forget too. It's fine.
I've moved it around so many. Also, like in my version, I just like lift it up and like move it where I want it to go so it can fly. It's great.
It's straight up
Not-
Castle Bidania.
And sometimes it changes places with Strixhaven. Who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
Whatever you want. Yeah. So as you walk down the streets of Lower Dura, you know that crime is pretty rampant down here, but it's all tidy. Every time you've gone to investigate, it's either been looked after.
Recently cleaned.
Yeah, like it seems like the Boromar clan aren't doing business in their own area, but anytime like a crime happens, you go to investigate or you go to make an arrest, and the Boromar clan is taking care of it for you. Neatly tied up. People leaving town, unexplained disappearances kind of thing. It's a little creepy, but there's not much you can do about it. Not by the book anymore.
Not now.
Walking up, you see these massive halflings. These imposing little figures.
Massive halflings. Wait,
Massive half. You heard it right.
You know that the Boromar clan are the only halflings that you've ever seen that can wield great swords quite effectively. You know that they're also masters of disappearing in plain sight. So they can be quite the formidable foe. You've gone head-to-head with a few of them in your time with the guard. You've gained a bit of a respect for them for that reason.
Sure.
But you walk up. What do you want? I have the feeling that I need to let you in for some reason.
We're here for the party.
I believe you also have to let us in for some reason.
All right.
We are
Well,
here for
I
the
feel
party.
compelled to open this door now.
I feel compelled to walk in.
Do your manners.
Manners currently being observed.
This like hulking halfling, just one-handed, pushes open this like 20-foot door for you.
It's accepted. It's
As I walk through, I will change into the exact hulking halfling and be like,
Can you shrink that low?
I think I can you?
Like this is a tall halfling, but even that.
yeah, I
it's
mean,
not
I
that
think
tall.
you could be. I'm not really sure about that.
I walk by and nod.
yeah. Can you change your shape to from medium?
Yeah, you can change your size between medium and small.
Yeah.
Yep. Just to mess with them. I'm just like, oh, what?
Why?
Why?
I was gonna keep an eye
I still feel compelled to let you in.
I think you feel compelled to let me in was the right idea. Ha ha! And then as I'm walking away, I'll change into something else. Good job.
Entering inside, you see like the grunge of the Lower Dura fall away, and inside this pristine white marble flooring with beautiful pillars on each side, and you see a like stark black grand piano in the corner. This Warforged playing away this beautiful melody as you see like this massive party going on. Races from all over Eberron have gathered here to mingle and discuss the goings on. You can see that a lot of them are council members. You pick some of them out of the crowd pretty quickly. Those of you on the street or those of you in the underground would know these from the major illusions that are cast. So like news is broadcast to the city by simultaneous like images, like illusory images being pushed into people's homes. So, where would you like to begin as you mingle around? Would you like to split up immediately or stay together?
To the bar?
I'm-
To the bar!
I inform the party that I have business to attend to, and I will meet them there shortly.
Okay.
I stand there confused.
Oh,
Don't move.
You get pulled along?
Just before we part ways, I do. Sorry, just need to triple look this up.
Ooh.
Triple look it up.
Yeah,
Three things? Or three
I
times?
give each of them one of my special treats.
Nice.
Oh. It's an hour for later.
I
It's the
remember.
thought that counts.
I remember the first time you were creating this. It did not taste good back then. The taste has improved.
Down the hatch, I guess, right? Yes. Wait. I'll know when to eat it, but not now.
I ate half now, but I'll eat half later.
Microdosing, good idea. Don't get too crazy all at once.
Heading up to the bar, you see that this shifter is looking at you, wearing this beautiful tuxedo, and has like half shifted his face, and you see like he's part of the Boar clan.
Oh, the which clan?
The Boar clan.
Boar, like boar.
Yeah, it seems the Boar clan like to hang out with the Boromar clan.
Oh, hey.
What? Why? What? Who?
How boring.
That's to be boorish.
Yeah, here we are.
Born again.
You see him like mixing up a shake and drink as he pours it out. You
Oh,
see
he's the
that
bartender.
This invisible liquid is pouring out, and then this mist is starting to foam out of the glass. And as it finishes, this vibrant green see-through drink appears. It almost shimmers, and as the light hits it, you can see it turn. And like as the light goes all the way through, the color is changing and going from green into blue into purple and back to green. As he puts it out onto the bar, you see some very important wealthy people pick up their glasses and take them away. Oh, what do the rest of you want? insight check. I know just what you want. And he goes and collects several potion bottles. As pulling from them, you see like these darker liquids all going into the glass as he shakes it about, moves it around, and then in front of you puts this, like almost like this handleless teacup as he pours inside. This like dark liquid turns golden as it hits, and he places it in front of you. As you smell it,
My antenna first. It's a very antenna forward smell. You know?
yeah, and like as your like antenna are kind of like sensing through it, you get this sense of like desire.
After you. What's it like watching a Thry Queen drink? Like what is it like your mouth parts?
Have you ever seen an ant just like drink a sphere of like
just
a
like water tension?
droplet? It's kind of like that. It's just like.
Okay.
And it's just gone. Yeah.
Amazing, because as you do that, like just under your carapace, you start to turn a little gold. Yeah, for the next hour, you have advantage on charisma checks.
Oh, shiny.
Who's next?
Very shiny.
Any other drinks for this, folks, or you gotta move along? I gotta make something.
I'll change into a kind of. Does he look like a pig kind of thing, like a boar? Is
Yeah,
like
he's got
faintly
like
porcine
big
features
like
kind of
pink
thing?
nose, like a boar's snout.
I'll make mine more. I'll look more like. I'll try to shift into or change into like to kind of like match their features a little bit, but like maybe not so boorish, but maybe more like on like. I don't know, like what's an animal that gets along with pigs? Like a sheep, so something like that. Kind of like a dog, like still like all of a sudden, yeah, poofy white hair.
Make a nature check.
Let's try this one. Straight roll. 19.
19. Sheep might not be the way to go.
No, okay. So do I know that something like am I aware enough of the Boar clan that I would know maybe something that would at least be like sympathetic to their clan kind of thing? Like
Yeah, either be like a boar like them.
Yeah.
Or they also respect the bear clan.
bear it is, sure. So I'll clock him from a little bit behind, so I don't want to shift right in front, like change my shape right in front of him. So I'll like
yeah, you just
it's like, oh hey, no, I'm totally this guy.
stealth roll.
Yeah, right. Oh, really? Stealth
Oh
roll?
yeah.
No, I want to do it from a little far. I want to make sure he doesn't see me.
far away.
Okay, let's see if he's stealth. Oh, I got stealth. Yeah, 18.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay. I'll shift it. I'll be like I'll look more like kind of like a panda bear. Yeah, like black and white markings kind of thing. There's a bar. Hello, brother.
Yeah, as you're about to like come back from shifting, shape shifting, this one of the Boromar clan like bumps into you. Oh, so sorry to bother. Did you have maybe did you happen to see one of my siblings around here? You looked like me, almost exactly like me. In fact, exactly like me.
Is this the same guy that was at the door?
Oh,
sorry.
Looks like the guy that was across from him.
No, I didn't see you, man. Sorry.
Sorry, he came back. Carry on.
It's a big place. You check the kitchen or something, maybe.
I'm going.
I'm not telling you what to do. I'm sorry. I'll keep an eye out for him, though. Okay.
Huh?
What's his name?
Never mind.
Oh, all right. Well, I got off to the bar. And
Yeah, he turns and he looks almost identical to what you just looked like.
even in the bear form?
No.
Oh, like the one when I changed it. Okay, yeah.
Why don't you put it together? Insight check.
Ooh, that one.
Yep. Nope. You keep your conclusion. Continue.
Yeah.
Get back to the bar.
I'd like to go up to the bar and see what with my shifter brother was pouring. Let's see.
Bear Clan here.
Bear Clan here.
I know what you like.
Bear Clan.
I can make you something good.
Yeah, something strong. Like me, I'm a Bear Clan
Picks
guy.
up several more bottles again as he mixes them all together as this blood red liquid pours into a martini. You see him like pass it across to you.
Is that
As he
really-
taps it. You see vibrations go through the whole thing,
Oh.
and it shifts to a black.
Great.
It doesn't have an aroma.
Just can you like stick my bear tongue?
Yeah, make a Constitution save.
Can always
Constitution
No.
save. Why did I roll so many? Oh, save. Okay. I'm going to use the sorcery point to re-roll that.
We have an inspiration pool.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep,
I've got
still got one in there.
so many things I could do with that stuff.
One more?
No one's redeemed any threat points yet.
Let's try that again. What am I rolling? Sorry.
Constitution save.
Constitution save. 16.
This is potent. Holy shit! And you just hold your composure enough that you don't give away that you think it's really strong.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna. Yeah. Of course, exactly. Is this it? Just is this the light version? Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. And I'll like try to drink it and see what happens.
Just that little sip actually give you advantage on Constitution saves for the rest of the night.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, sweet.
I'm gonna go up and drink, please. Purple?
Purple drink?
Oh, I thought you kind of liked Fireball.
a purple fireball.
Sure.
Just pours it for you, passes over. A little bit of fire whiskey.
Just walk away.
This is Warforged, stranger every day. Doesn't seem to know the difference between Autognome and Warforged.
I like
Yeah,
try and
roll
like
it, right?
where
Yeah.
my mouth is, but don't actually drink it. I just like pour it up against.
Yeah, you know, your body processes like alcohol differently and can store it for different functions that you require.
Well, I can't
You will not
consume
get
any
drunk.
liquids.
Yes, but you can like.
I'm like pouring it up against my mouth,
Yeah.
but not actually swallowing it.
It's
Could be like a coolant reservoir
just holding
or
it.
something like that.
I'm just here to hold it, so
You have
I
some
look
kind of
normal.
liquids going on inside
Meanwhile,
there.
Daedalus, you're
Oils.
mingling. What are you doing?
I was keeping an eye on
First take
Alera
one, just oil.
and watching where they are walking and doing some recon. But I also don't want to appear suspicious and will work my way towards the group at the bar as I am still, under
Stealth check.
incognito. Oh, stealth check. All right. Oh, just found.
Are you wearing your armor to this event?
Oh, probably not.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. All right. So it was a 19 plus 2, 21.
21. That's real good. Yeah, you've done reconnaissance before, working with the guard. You've gotten pretty good at it now, especially because like when you're wearing your guard uniform, you're not wearing your big bulky armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've learned to like mingle through the crowd. Shoot, dodged a bullet there. Alara is very, very busy talking to Queen Deanne of Thrain.
Yeah. Okay.
It seems they have much to discuss, the two of them. Very emphatic gestures. They're drinking a lot. Yeah, but without like getting closer, you don't really know what they're talking about. But you do find it odd that those two are talking
Why?
because they don't really have a connection. Otherwise. Like, why are they talking?
Okay.
Why indeed?
But you meet up with your group.
Yes.
Oh, do you guys want to try this? And I turn back into my own kind of regular forms. This stuff's a little stiff, to be honest. Just,
Intriguing.
there's nothing. This is all gone. I've drank
Would
it all.
like to try a beverage.
Would you like?
Do you go up to the bar?
Yes.
Oh, another drink. You see, like, yeah, it's about that time. There's a huge queue that's forming, and like you finally get to the front, and you watch as this shifter casts haste on himself and moves twice the speed, using his hasted action to make multiple drinks at a time.
Nice.
Wow, I am consistently rolling that number today.
LOL cast haste.
What?
Nothing.
Stacking the haste? Are you trying to keep up with the...
Yeah. No, I don't have haste. I don't have haste.
Hasted action can be used for object interaction. But yeah, making you a drink when you step up. It's like, I know your type. Mixes something together. And before you see this like tall glass that is filled with like dry ice as like mist is pooling over it. And you see like, it looks like pure sunshine in here.
Interesting.
And smells of citrus.
Intriguing. Thank you.
And he does not have time to thank you back as he...
That is okay. I still drop a few silver in.
Oh. He notices this and passes you a little something.
Oh,
You just take it?
I do.
Okay. We'll get to that later.
Oh.
That's tip, damn it.
Who forgets to tip?
I mean, I don't in the real life.
RPG players.
Yeah,
Oh, we did it. We just made it through a pandemic.
I don't know
Been a
how
while
to
since we've been
human.
to the bar.
I don't even drink.
Be aware, remember this custom. Tip the humans. Server humans. Tip them.
Humans. What if they're not a human?
Or beings.
Yes.
Human adjacent.
Yeah.
Just got it.
Everyone forward.
Servers in general.
Yes.
Server industry.
Okay.
For everyone watching out there, tip your servers.
Tip your servers.
Tip your servers.
Tip your staff, please.
And tip the kitchen too.
Yeah,
Play
yeah.
them around. They work hard, man.
So hard.
And do it before you order.
That's like
Sure,
2.5%.
give them booze before they know. Like then they're like, oh, it's the guy who bought his booze. Like,
Yeah,
he's
no,
ordering.
yeah.
I'm gonna be like, it's the good steak. That's how it works, right? That's how.
You get hooked up.
It's not a bad plan.
You
No.
get hooked up.
In your note, as you discussed within the safety of your friends, is that the name of the Karnathi agent that is due to arrive with her dire wolf is named Viola.
Viola. Pretty name.
What would you like to do? You've drank and you've not really mingled with anyone.
I would like
See,
to
like
approach
other
a
groups are
person.
working their way around.
So-
Maybe currying favor.
I would like to
You
approach.
don't have any favor yet. So with the bartender.
So we have 8 individuals here.
That is correct.
6 of them we know of. 2 of them are unknown. We can
We can find the unknown.
we can find the unknowns, find out more about them, or we can roll a d8 to figure out like if each of us wants to take one.
I say we do not engage with the Archbishop or the Queen, because if we befriend one of them, then the other one will not like us. And I do
Sound
not think we
logic.
can befriend both of them. So we don't want any enemies, therefore should befriend none of them.
I'm hitting the dance floor. Is there a dance floor?
There certainly is a dance floor.
People dance.
It is a very formal dance floor.
Ooh,
As you go to hit the dance floor, you realize you need a partner before you can enter. There's several people waiting around.
like looking for. Is there? Who do I see waiting for?
Let's find out together. You see a.
Okay, let's pick. Okay. How many are there?
There are 5.
There's 5 of them. Okay, so let's just pick at random as well. I'm gonna roll a d10 and cut it in half.
Yeah, I've already rolled my randoms and they're right
so
here.
the 4th one, whoever.
The 4th one.
I rolled an 8, so whoever number 4 is.
This purple-skinned tiefling, very slight of frame, but these long, extravagant horns that seem to go up. It seems like he kind of like shaped them so that they would continue to go upwards instead of curl or off to the side. He's got like this really dark
Always
black
has
hair, but it's like specked with like these little like shards of glass, and they seem to glow in various colors of the rainbow. He's in this fine suit that tapers off into a dress as you approach.
Yeah. I'd be like, I'm just like, are you free for a dance?
Greetings from the Pointy End Guild.
Pointy End Guild.
Yes, of course we can dance.
Oh,
and
My name is Hishiri. May I escort you to the dance floor?
Of course, you may call me Tavash.
Tabash. Write that down.
T apostrophe. Yeah, that's right. Apostrophe VASH.
I'm not writing apostrophe.
Vash.
Is it a B or a V?
Oh yeah.
Tab or Tav?
Tavash.
Tavash.
Apostrophe.
Got it.
Instead of an apostrophe, it's
Or write it phonetically. That's what my
Yeah. Either that or I'm just going to make up a funny name for it.
Yeah. You begin to dance and
Sweet.
roll performance.
Performance I got.
So excited.
See them move.
I rolled a natural 20, so he's light on his feet and looking
Okay,
great.
I'm gonna let him lead as well.
Yeah, he's gonna like start to look. Let's see what you get. Let's see what you
Okay, let's see what performance we got here. Oh, that's super cocked. Weird.
get. Doesn't count.
It was
Go.
like right down the middle. 14.
14. Pretty good. Like you start to lead, and he's like, no, dear. And then quickly embraces you as he goes into a quick
Oh my!
two-step.
Oh my!
Into
Oh.
a full waltz, and you can feel like his energy like radiating into you. You almost feel inspired. Roll a d10.
Golden years.
A D10.
Go.
I still have inspiration too. D10. Let's roll that one.
more than a
7.
7. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So 21. So bring it over 20. All eyes are now on the two of you as this spectacular performance is going on the ball floor or the dance floor.
I'm gonna try to change my colors, my skin tone
What
to
are they
kind of
doing?
like complement. We say like bluish purple, so I'll go like reddish and orange.
Give me a stealth roll. Let's see if you can like pass this off as magic.
I would like to use this as the perfect distraction.
Stealth. 21.
Real good. Yeah, this like magical display as you like shift like your skin tones through a wide spectrum as the two of you are just these radiant beacons on the dance floor. And after the song ends, you just hear like a huge applause for the two of you.
Oh, thank you.
Well, thank you, darling. I've
wow.
been wanting to show off
I'm-
all night, and no one wants to match or compliment my skills.
Visibly flustered, like a dew de clay flustered.
clutching pearls.
Yeah.
Show behind some other people.
Wow.
Didn't think I had it in me. Ooh.
Goodness me.
I'll be sure to pass along my regards to my master, Uthar, as he curtsy bows and leaves the dance floor.
Ooh, yeah, I just stand
Distraction, prime time. What's going on over here, Dallas?
Yep. With that distraction, I am now that everyone's obviously not watching. I like to blend in with the crowd and try and see if I can get a closer ear of what Elara and Queen Deanne.
Deanne?
Yeah,
Is that
Deanne.
it?
That's right. That's what I said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Deanne.
As you get in closer, she's like, what have you done with my son? That arrangement we had, it's not good enough. They're going to find out. I need you to send a replacement immediately. Send one of the daggers if you have to. And then Elira's like, goes to like gesture for her to leave, and then turns it into throwing her drink across her face as
On the Queen.
the queen is standing. You see that her bodyguards tried to raise a magical barrier just
Yeah.
in time, weren't fast enough. And she's soaked as she storms off.
Of course.
It seems that they didn't notice you. And you were just able to catch this over the din of the of what's going on the dance floor.
Would you like to approach the viola? The
The scary one.
king
You see that
guard?
as you say that, arriving at the party, standing atop their direwolf, this resplendent Karnathi soldier in incredible armor with a spear across the back as they let their dog do the walking. As this direwolf enters, everyone just kind of stops. They were just like glamored by the two of you, and now this, like, what else could happen? And as Viola like marches in, she jumps off, doing like this little spin in the air, a feat of acrobatics that She lands heavily, not quite landing it perfect, but it's impressive in armor as heavy as that. She looks around. She motions to the bartender, who just throws an entire bottle of scotch her way as she begins to down it.
That was an option? You could get a whole mob.
Yeah, this is what happens when you tip your serving staff.
I mean, sure, you'll see it and be just all be like,
It's the
Doesn't even notice.
hand at the end of the bar, like,
hey, bro.
oh yeah,
I
no,
kinda-
That'll work.
Yeah,
Waving a 5? Hey, bro.
dude.
Are you slapping money?
It's annoying.
Never gets that.
Gross.
Oh, yeah. Worst.
So we'll find out about our
while.
interaction with Viola when we come back from the break.
Oh, we're pretty ready.
Hell yeah.
Welcome back to Questline, and some of our stuff may have been running through the stuff, but you didn't see that. It's all good. We're talking about all sorts of things, but before we get back into the action, I'd like to give a heartfelt shout out to our lovely DJs, both of our DJs, Murdoch and Depth and Field, otherwise known as Born and Crazed on Twitch. They curated today's playlist together. Casey worked on the first one, and then Chris came in and did some stuff for today, so very, very grateful to the both of them. Now, getting back into the scene that we were just in, Viola keeps striding in on this huge dire wolf. You notice like they've got this massive armor, this huge like spear lance thing, and then they've got this like backpack, like pretty rudimentary, normal, run-of-the-mill backpack on. As they hop off, doing a little spin, kind of not perfect on their feet, catching some scotch. You approach them first at the behest of your little auto-gnome friend.
Hello. My name is Hale.
Hale?
Hale. Yes.
What
And this
this
is-
Hale?
TikTok.
It's like miniature warforged.
I am an auto gnome.
Auto-gnome. Is possible undead?
No.
Bang bang, like knocked on your exterior. Sturdy.
Yes.
And you?
I am a construct.
Why have you approached me?
You look so cool atop this beautiful creature.
Flattery will get you somewhere, but not here.
I use my psionics to gently say, I wanted to admire your dire wolf. It is a noble beast indeed.
And thinking back to you, like my friends. Sure. The pet.
And I'm not gonna pet it right away. I'm just going to look at it.
Make a skill check of your choice.
Okay.
Pick carefully.
Can I take a few notes
Pick
on
very
it?
carefully.
Interesting. I don't have nature. I do have survival.
Okay.
Yeah, this is smart.
Let's see it.
Smart.
Dirty 20.
Dude, somewhere deep in that thri-creen intelligence of yours, your ability to realize a dangerous situation for any sentient is upon you. And you realize that if you value your limbs, you perhaps will not pet this animal.
Aren't you petting it already?
No, I was trying to ask how to pet it.
I admire it from afar.
I take some notes on it.
Ah, the custom, yes. This is custom. And I see you've run dry. Another bottle. Hands you the scotch without even looking.
What kind?
This is
Damn you.
you notice like the three X's on it indicate that it's from the Dreadfort.
Oh.
This
Three
is
X's.
a prison far to the other side of Everon or Corvair.
I
It is very heavily peated.
Like a campfire.
Favorite.
Same. I and take a swig.
In service, death. In death, undeath.
Do I know one of the sayings that Capri can't remember, but there's a saying? Would I know of it? Or would I know anything about Eberron lore?
Give me a d20 roll. Since you're not from here,
14.
it's not enough. No, you're not sure what their motto is, but you should certainly respect it. It seems that Deville is taken with you, and but struts off the other direction. So the wolf is just going to stay by the entrance.
I want to be before she walks away. I want to give her a very courteous bow and
I repeat the same.
if there's like a customary gesture I could make or imitate, I would like to do that.
Certainly. Make a charisma check.
Okay.
Which you have advantage on?
I have advantage, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm helping by also doing the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
Just one advantage.
2 advantage! Thank God for advantage. 17.
Good.
Hey. Yeah. You remember something about the way that they stand at attention as you pull both hands behind you and did a little tip. As she seems impressed by this. Not quite the Carnathi salute, but close enough. Okay, moving along. I'd say we have time to meet one more sponsor. Pick one on your list, and that's who you're going to
The
go
one
after.
from New.
Decide as a group.
Well, there's the one from New Sire, but then there's also
There's a sweet Phoenix barbarian.
yeah, that's true. But then there's also the unknown one from the
Beyond
Mist
Grayness.
Sire,
Where's that?
like the Mornland. Is that where they suggest?
On the far side, on the other side of the Moorlands? Or is that
Yeah.
where Phoenix barbarian is from?
Yeah, you've heard like little rumors going around that some redeemer is on their way.
Redeemer.
I would suggest that we talk to the queen.
Sorry, not redeemer, restorer.
I
Sure.
don't think we should make. If we make friends with the queen, then the archbishop will not like us.
Well, we can't make friends with everyone. can we?
You can't talk to Queen Diane because she's not here.
Stormed off.
Well, so
Like out of the party?
Yep, gone.
Then I suggest nothing.
The
sort.
New Sire or Phoenix Barbarian?
I'm interested in this Firebird person that
Phoenix.
keeps on dying.
Phoenix.
Yeah, that one. So what's with that? It dies and comes back to life on fire, or dies by fire?
Out of the ashes.
Out of the ashes. I'm not sure. I don't follow.
It is reborn out
Yeah.
of the ashes.
Would you add water and then light it on, form it, or is it just
Combusts, and out of the ashes it is reborn.
doesn't sound plausible? I'd like to meet this person though.
Looking around the party, you notice that there is only one Aarakocra here. They are incredibly tall, their legs making up the majority of their body. This white feathered Aarakocra is imposing on everything and is drinking almost as much as Viola is.
So there's no Phoenix.
This is a secretary bird.
Yeah, you said long legs. I was like, watch out for them kicks.
Yeah, like these bottles are getting like put on the ground and smashed with like the powerful force of those legs.
Totally gonna do that tonight. I'm gonna see a pug show tonight. I'm gonna smash them. Oh, they don't have bottles though, but I'll smash them cans.
Fucking birds.
Cans.
Yeah, you see those things?
Holy
If you ever wanted like to play an Aarakocra who's a barbarian, that's the bird.
Daedalus, you're handsome-ish, aren't you?
Oh, indeed.
Oh, are you? How do you feel about raptors and the type?
Quite the interesting and beautiful species.
Quite. I mean, shall we, Robert? TikTok? Let's try the bird out. Let's try out the bird.
Let us commence.
Come, handsome. I'll change my features just to look a little more hawkish. Not like actually like bird, but like a sharper nose and kind of like hair, kind of like up the back a little bit. Just it'll slightly not imitate, but kind of just get a little sniff of the look of the secretary bird on myself.
Yeah. She notices immediately.
I'm trying. It's okay.
But you get over, yeah. Hello, tiny person.
Oh, hello, tall
Hello.
bird person.
Why are you over?
Oh, wait, which tiny bird? Oh, I guess we're all kind of tiny. But I mean, just
Yeah,
the bird's like,
Am I the tiniest?
standing like
at least
6'4" above
she's
you.
got a foot,
Yeah,
like a
pretty
foot on me,
tall.
Kind of, you know.
She's got a few feet.
That is fine.
She's like,
Just could you display? I'm kind of assuming.
and she
I've
like
heard-
kind of like swivels. Somehow, she has these magnificent locks that like this beautiful hair that runs down.
Pardon me. Excuse me. My name is
Looking at a
A secretary bird with like just like this beautiful curly long hair, and she kind of is like, "Oh, were you talking?
I was talking.
Oh, my snacks are here," and like a huge assortment of like little dishes like start to like come out. Like these little like goblins are carrying it over. Like you notice like right away these goblins are from Joam, and they are just serving her all these magnificent foods.
I grab a plate out and the treat.
Yep. I take the plate, and I put one of my special treats on it, and I take a look at one of the samples that she's about to have. I kind of like, what's the quality of this?
It ranges from like simple street foods to the most elegant of on-dare cuisine.
Okay. She seems not too receptive to like sucking up, so I'm gonna be a bit bold to her here. As she takes one of the like tapa plates in her hand, I just slap it out of her hand, and I give her a sample of mine instead.
Oh,
And I kind of do like
with danger sense, she doesn't allow you to slap it over her hand.
Oh, burn! Oh,
You do offer her the other one, and she extends. So slow. She drops the thing, but it's onto a little table behind her. She takes the one from you. And what's this? And she greatly enjoys this. Her like little bird eyes widen, and you can see the satisfaction just over her whole body. I want more of this.
you guys burn please? No,
She says you.
plates. Of course I do.
just like, slide it.
Well, if you're one of the ones that are trying to do things here, I guess you'll have to show me you're worthy. She like pushes clear of the table in front of her and puts her arm down. Who's first?
Strength.
Uh-oh.
It's strength based.
No.
It's strength based.
You go to engage in an arm wrestle.
Not
with
only
her.
is he handsome,
That I do.
strap it.
This like impossibly muscled wing like on the table. Like
I observe the arm and I sit down very casually and
This is good.
She goes in,
Excited.
and you're gonna go for a thing. She's like, oh, one thing. I would like to rage. Slash you down.
It's got advantage.
Crit.
Oh.
32.
Wait. I'm watching all this, yeah?
Oh,
Do the thing!
shit.
Do the thing! Hold on, wait. Is it restore balance? Roll 6 feet reaction, prevent actions. Oh, okay, yes. I have a restore balance, so I could negate that advantage.
Negate the advantage?
Yes.
Interesting. What else are you gonna do? You have to now beat a.
We have an
D6.
we have an
No crit.
inspiration in the
No crit.
pool that you can use.
Yeah, I would use that.
Sorry?
We
have an inspiration in the group pool that you can use.
And then do I have any advantage?
That would be it.
That would just be it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So add your strength. What strength modifier?
If you use the
Athletics, yeah. Athletics is acceptable.
Yeah. Use inspiration.
yeah.
Roll two.
Unless your
2d20,
first
Josh.
roll
Come
is
on.
good.
Yeah.
Come on.
You got
We'll
this.
roll one and then see what it is and roll again, just in case the first one, then we don't have to burn the inspiration.
I just want to see what else I can do here.
Can't do nothing. You're arm wrestling.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, chat's been a little quiet. We've only got 1 point of inspiration in the pool.
I'll take it. I'll take what I can get.
Okay, let's
we
see
have
it.
more
Let's go.
inspiration, then you can roll more die.
That is a critical.
For a total of?
Total of.
It's plus 22, but it's a critical.
Wait, no, 22? How is it plus?
Plus strength.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Athletics.
Oh, athletics?
And also, if it's 22, that would be plus 6.
With
Are you
athletics.
tra- are you
it's
tra-
still-
No. It's a total of 22. But are you proficient in athletics?
No.
No. So it's just 20 plus 2.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 20, so 22.
Yeah.
That's not enough.
Still a
But
crit.
it's a crit.
It's still correct.
Still a crit,
Yeah.
but this isn't D&D 1 yet. Can't crit on ability checks. Yeah, you crit. And she just smiles as you push into her. She's like, oh no. Boom!
Really gave it your all, though.
No.
You really.
That,
Not good enough.
You don't want to beat her, though.
you also notice, you notice that all around her, she's like kind of shimmering as if she could move very quickly right now.
Oh. Oh, I know what that is. I know what path that is.
Who's next?
Oh, what are you
we
gonna?
all
We all gonna do this?
Oh, I didn't realize you were all wimps.
Oh, well, I mean,
Go!
I
Do you
have,
still negate advantage?
I think it's just once. Yeah.
have-
I'm still raging.
Can I somehow
It's not
spin
worth it
this
with
to
this
use
one.
my dexterity?
To use your dexterity?
Yes. To resist, not to like use my strength to resist the strength, but to like almost hit the right angle and use my science, either my intelligence or my dexterity to figure this out.
Turning this into an anime
I
fight.
have an idea. Okay, sure. Let's see an intelligence check against this.
Okay.
You can choose.
Investigation or intelligence?
You can choose. Because you're trying to like think of
Like-
a way to outsmart this brutality.
I'm gonna do investigation. That is 26.
Pretty good. Pretty good. But Tooth's muscles are faster and stronger than anything you've ever encountered. And before you can even think, boom!
It just stays like
That's
that.
2.
You're welcome.
Anyone else in this party, or are we done here? Anything fancy? Any tricks?
Is there anything fancy out of me?
Wish I could use pain right now.
You can try.
I don't want to cause a fight.
I'm going.
Tooth dies.
I am going to I'm gonna try. Yeah, I would like to use my dead dex on this by making her feel like she has the strength to do this, making it feel a lot easier than it is, so she doesn't use all of her strength, and then timing it and.
Ooh, I love it. Okay, beat a 31, please.
Okay. Is that a new roll? That's a new roll?
Wait, can you use like not just straight dex, like your
You can
acrobatics,
use something
like
you
the
trained in.
hands?
That's fine.
If I use something I trained in and crit, it's still only gonna be a 26.
Do your friends not have ways of bolstering this?
I'm a rogue.
Give it a valiant try then.
All right. Here we go. That is still only a 19.
It's pretty good. Yeah, you try to time it, and again, the force of this is just otherworldly.
I find that like I have to use my 3 other arms.
Using my hand backwards, I give you a pat on the back.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you tried with all your arms. I'm still raging. Let's go.
Okay. Hold on just a sec here.
Damn the Phoenix.
Okay, yeah, okay. I will. While I'm getting ready to go, what I'm going to try to do. I mean, I obviously can't beat her physically, but I would like to use prestidigitation to like try to distract her, like by like. I can't throw my voice with that one though, can I? That's thought.
You can make little noises.
Yeah, can I make like a little noise and like a little like it's like I'm like someone's like coughing in her ear, kind of like behind her while I try to just put my whole body into it and just
Yeah, go for
All right.
intelligence.
Am
Or,
I rolling athletic? I'm still doing athletics.
athletics, unless you want to do like something that's tailored to you.
I mean, can I be like, oh hey, also at the same time, like while that's happening, can I be also like, oh look over there and use my deception?
You can have advantage.
Okay, I'll take that. and can I add my deception modifier?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Go.
Here we go. 24.
Pretty good. Pretty
So I rolled
good.
17.
Not gonna beat a 12.
Oh no, yeah. Okay.
So as you like use your like little magics, like the mysteries of the arcane are unknown to me.
Oh, my hand! Oh,
We
jeez.
all valiantly tried and did not take
Look,
any.
y'all fed
took
me
pride in-
and gave me a good time. That's what I'm here for. Get out of here.
What the Phoenix?
You spend the rest of the night kind of like mingling around, and as the party dies down, we come to tournament day, where you head into the stadium and going down into the like little locker room waiting chambers. You wander into your room and see what kind of boons and banes you acquired over your time at the party.
That was quite the party, guys.
It was a very fun party.
My arm is sore.
God, my shoulder is like that.
My arm isn't bending
I think she
properly.
like broke something.
We should probably fix that.
Can somebody?
No.
Mending. Yeah.
I was
you have
gonna
mending?
say I was gonna use mending.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You all fixed up.
You see, like in this little antechamber, several things have been laid out for you. The first thing you notice are these 4 little stone totems, and you see that they're in the shape of sweets. All of them are little cupcakes of Undair design.
Oh.
But being of Undair design, you see on the bottom of them, they say, I would like to rage. It seems that you did indeed impress Tooth, and she's giving you these little aspect tokens that will allow you to rage for 1 minute.
Do you have to consume
Rage
them?
cookies?
You can't eat them. They're little
Cupcakes.
stone
yes.
cupcakes.
Oh yes!
So you
Rage cakes.
You know what? No. They're rock candy. You would eat them.
Yeah.
Rage cakes.
So I can't use.
you
You can. It's the thought that counts.
you can grind them up.
You just like push it into yourself somehow. It's fine.
Attune them.
No.
Ah.
This is like a little boon that you can use at your choosing.
Okay.
In addition to this, you also find another metallic figurine of a direwolf.
Oh.
You'd know that if you throw this out into battle, it becomes Viola's direwolf,
Whoa.
or at least a copy of it, perhaps made by an artificer.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
The final thing that you find is this little satchel. And on it, you see emblazoned in Elvish the pointy end.
The point.
A satchel.
What's in the satchel?
Inside of the satchel, as you open it up, it's some sort of like essence that if you, like a balm, and if you apply it to yourself, it allows you to wild shape.
Ooh.
Into what?
It doesn't say. Does anyone have identify?
Do I have identified?
Somebody
What
might.
level is that?
First level.
I don't.
Well, you're gonna have to fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
Oh, ball though.
A balm of wild shape. That's pretty exciting.
And so, behind you, you hear this little figure. Wow, it seems you found everything you need for today's fight. Hi, I'm Toby the Goblin, and I'll be your announcer, your representative, and your friend sometimes.
Hello. What was your name again? I am Hale.
Oh, sometimes they call me Toby. I think that's what we're calling me today. Yeah,
Tony. Friend?
sure.
Friend.
Tony?
But now it's-
Tony the Goblin.
Oh, please don't call me Tony.
Toby?
Toby.
Yeah.
Tobin?
Toby or
Toby.
Tony?
Toby.
I think there's a B in there with like banana.
Banana.
Yeah.
Toblerone.
Toblerone, my bro.
My common name, okay? They can't pronounce my other name. Nobody unless you're from Joam. Maybe you could.
Toblerone it is.
Oh, that's enough. Or Toby. Toby's fine.
Hello, Toby.
Okay, so about today, make sure you have everything ready to go, everything equipped, and oh right, my sales opportunity. If you'd like, I could sell you magical potions. I don't know what they do though, so that's up to you to find out.
Do you have to drink them for them to work?
Yes.
Oh.
What do you got there, bud?
Well, I've got this one, and it's purple, and it has like stars in it. I don't know. Like he like shakes it up.
Shiny.
Looks kind of volatile. I don't know. No, you can't look. You can't touch. You can see it, but you can
Chef,
get closer look. You gotta
use
buy
your
it.
expertise in cooking to be able to tell what that is.
If you
Can I
want it,
assist?
it's
Because I've
only
learned-
10 gold.
Can I assist because I've
else you
learned
got?
so much from our from helping you in your business over the last 6 months, so I can assist in figuring out what this is and give you advantage.
What kind of check would I have to roll to judge what this potion might be?
From afar and only seeing its color and speckage.
Speckage.
It would be Arcana, and your DC would be like 20.
I have a -1.
I have +3. I can roll. Can I roll with advantage if you are helping me?
How would you help?
We can discuss together, kind of.
Yeah, just
I'll hum the theme to Eye the Tiger. Dun, dun, dun. You can do it.
I believe.
15.
15? Oh, that's a healing potion for sure.
Green.
It is a healing potion.
Sparkly.
For
What else you
sure.
got?
Oh, did someone say green? I got green potions too, and he's got like these 3 thin vials, like test tubes, in front of you that are on the little stand.
Can I try for that one?
No more discussion. If you want it, it's 20 gold.
20 for all?
Yes.
3 green vials. Got it. 20 gold. What else?
For
you got?
all. 3 green vials in the purple?
You want it? Go once. Gun choice. You don't
Wait,
want
wait,
it.
no.
Glug, 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 glug.
I didn't say no.
Now I'm smite.
But if you were smart,
I did say sold, but
now
too late, I
do you
guess.
feel?
Now I can make better deals.
Yeah, but you just drank half your inventory there, bud. Like we were maybe gonna take that.
Where
I
did
don't
you
know about
pull
that.
it out?
Yeah, well, that was 20 gold gone.
Well, we got one more potion for you today. Otherwise, you gotta get out of here.
What is it?
And this huge, like looks like it's 2 pounds for its size. This golden sphere, and you can see it kind of like swirling inside.
It's pretty.
Yeah, you want it?
I will give you 10 gold for it.
I appropriated this from the Silver Flame.
He's gonna give me
10
10
gold.
gold.
10?
That's what he said. I don't know.
Only 10 gold? This is worth 50.
50
All I have is 10.
I mean, I'll take that purple one for 10 if you're still selling that
I
purple
will give
one.
you
Nope, it's
7
gone.
silver.
Gone. You're a terrible businessman.
That's the wrong direction. Maybe you don't know how currency works here.
How about I punch you in the face and
Oh,
then
no.
take that and
Does anyone
get
have
nothing?
five?
But I
gold?
thought you said we are friends. Then you would give
I don't like
we
token.
are friends.
Friend
you would
discount.
give my friend a discount and let
I'll trade you
him
something.
have it.
Trade me something for this then.
I'll trade you a punch in the face.
That's
I have a
terrible.
I
button.
know. You're a terrible person.
What?
A button.
A button?
I dropped the 10
What
gold.
am I gonna do with a button?
10
You
gold
can
is dropped.
cherish it
This is what I have.
to represent our friendship.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, the worst. I punch him in
Anyway,
the face. I punch Toby in the face.
Oh no.
Yeah, I punch him in the face.
You go to punch through his face,
I would like to punch him in the face.
and
yeah.
as you hit into his face, I need you to roll a hit die.
A hit die. A hit die?
You betcha.
What hit die do I roll? What is
hitting him?
freaking... What is sorcerers do?
D6.
Is it D6?
It's a little wee D6.
All right, I'll take this.
A little D6.
6.
What's your constitution modifier?
Constant con mod.
Yep.
+4.
+4. Please subtract 10 from your maximum hit points as you're cursed.
10. Oof.
Right, but you
Yeah.
don't even know if he hit him.
I knew from second one, fuck this guy.
Temporary hit point. How do I do that?
You shouldn't hit an official. That's
not
a
a
great
very
question.
nice
It's
friend.
DDBI.
Got it. I figured
Pressing
it
on.
out.
Well, that was unfortunate, but
Oh, my
back
hat!
in the fight.
Toby, what did you do to me? Oh,
Oh no, I'm protected by the magic of this place. You'll see. Yep.
idiot!
How much hit points did you lose?
10 hit points.
From the max.
I know that my max is dropped by 10.
That's a lot.
So much.
That's
Yeah,
a lot.
That's that was a quarter of my hit points for if I punch this stupid
But you
goblin
have-
in the
you
face.
have
He
the
doesn't know how to
mirror.
sell anything.
He's a goblin.
I know. I'm just trying to slap some sense into him potentially.
I'll still lay on hands on.
Does nothing.
It doesn't work.
What?
Yeah, it won't work.
Doesn't.
I'm not
here?
down hit points. I'm just have
His
less
max HP
to begin
is down
with.
by 10.
He's cursed.
I just got like significantly weaker.
Yeah.
No, I knew it was. You know what? I was like, that's not gonna work. Put your magic hands away. This is worse. Oh, this is like in the bones pain.
Why did you punch him?
He was being an idiot. I told him. Oh, should I eat that thing now? Oh, I eat the thing. Oh,
You have 3 temp HP.
3 temp HP. Great. Thank you.
It's something.
There's something.
Yeah.
And then a poke
Well,
in the
okay.
eye.
Good luck with the fights. The door will open soon, and just go out when they say. Oh, don't forget. Tell them what your team name is. Okay, bye. You see, like as Toby exits, the wall seals up, and the wall in front of you opens, allowing you to walk out into the arena, where you see other teams have already made it onto the battlefield. Whoop.
Oh, gravity.
Please stay.
Oh, what is that guy?
Big.
And at the top of it all,
Holy shit.
how can we do this so that everyone can see? Maybe here.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
5.
I knew it.
I'll give this to you.
Oh, thank you. I landed right in.
That worked out very nicely.
Oh, is that the direwolf?
So you see like a stadium full of people, as well as like a little rippling bubble surrounding this area. You cannot leave this area. If you throw an area attack out towards the crowd crowd's not going to like you very much, but it's not going to hurt them. You cannot do damage outside of this arena. In addition to that, this arena is non-lethal. You will not die here, but you can be knocked out pretty easily.
Oh, tell that's my hand. Oh,
In addition, when you're knocked out, you'll be making Constitution saves to come back up. And if you succeed on your Constitution save, you get to roll all your death saves in one go.
Yay!
And if you fail all your death saves, then you're just out.
Okay.
Okay?
is that drink I had? Yes, the party still in effect.
Technically, yes.
Yes?
24 hours.
The one that gives me advantage on Constitution saves.
Yes. Yeah, because that one lasts an hour, but that one lasts a day.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Oh, so I got 3 temp HP that lasts an hour from you. Is that what you're saying?
Also get another point inside of your...
No, the drink I had last night.
Oh, okay, yeah,
lasts
right.
an hour.
Yeah.
So yeah, your chronoton particles recharge, getting 1 more point there. Did you use that point earlier?
Yes.
Yeah, so you've got 1,
Okay.
and I've got some too. Just for... Yeah, some red alert action going on. Okay. You see that in the places of honor where the new king of Joam would sit, around him, the advisors, the daughters of Sora Cal, these 3 like hags. One of them is like old, one of them is beautiful, and one of them is extremely muscular. As they look down, you see this illithid reach out towards all of you, and in your minds you hear, "Welcome everyone to the ceremony of Chorkalik. Thank you for accepting me as the new king of Joam. I have pledged to do great things for all beings here. After banishing the last elder brain to have remained here, I am now left. And the winner of this tournament will be getting my ship to do with as they please.
A ship?
A Nautiloid class ship.
Whoa.
A ship.
That's
Now remember, have a fair fight out there. Don't do anything hasty. And have fun. I'll be watching. See,
You guys, we gotta get that ship.
thank you, my lord.
Bamps. Can we? No, he's not gonna sit there.
And he's climbing.
I don't wanna break him. He's cool. You see, now announcing the Oni-bladed Hygarth. As you see this Oni with spell in hand, you see this blue flame, this massive sword, and you see like this almost like a turtle shell, but coating like all of his body, these little magical pieces that have like just fit together all around him. He looks very, very sturdy. And of course, the twins. We have Solace and Apathy from the Underdark. As you see the two of them are just like, eh. And the last team to enter after a recent withdrawal, we have, what is your team name?
What was our ship name?
The Vonnegut.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Team Vonnegut, maybe? Is that, yeah?
Yeah.
Hurt Vonnegut?
Hurt
What was
Vonnegut,
our
yeah.
what was our
Hurts
what was
Vonnegut!
our captain's name who sacrificed?
Kieran.
Oh, screw that. Yeah, no, we're not making this about him.
Yeah.
There's Torva.
This is about us.
Captain Torvin.
His sacrifice has been forgotten. As the 4 of you ready for battle, everyone can roll initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, got one.
You like rolling for that one?
No, Hurt
Hurts
Vonnegut.
Vonnegut.
Funny. Ugh. Do I have something to do with... No, I don't. That's a different game.
20 to 25.
20.
All the way up.
Nice.
Ooh, hail.
Nice.
15 to 20.
Sweet. Oh, bugger.
It's not good.
$10 to 15.
10.
13.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
5.
Oh no. Oh no.
Well, this should get out to
Maybe it is
quite
straight.
the start.
Getting actual ones.
It's black. It's the darkness inside.
Just roll on the table for a while.
To see your foes. we shall begin with the crowd action. The crowd is going to cheer on, and you can hear them cheering for your Oni. Hey Garth, hey Garth. And the sound seems to be the only thing that is allowed through. Thunder, not so much, don't go there. As you see him like just kind of empowered for me. Maybe something's happening with him. We're gonna go to Hale.
Okay. How far am I away from everybody?
Like these two groups over here?
Yes.
70 feet.
70 feet.
To be fair, they're the same away from you.
That is true. Can I use my bonus action as an insightful fighter to make an insight check against their deception so I can use sneak attack against them for the next minute without having advantage?
Who are you picking?
I will pick one of the twins.
Okay. Apathy or solace?
Apathy.
The correct answer is
I've got a 25 for you to beat.
I've got what is my insight? 26.
Whoa! Just in time. So,
yeah.
Apathy over here with the streaks of fire coming out of their hands. That is who you have a sneak attack on.
And I'd like to
Insightful
move
fighting.
30 feet towards them
Mhm.
and hold my action to hit them with my rapier if they get within range of me.
Okay. Cool.
Or just if somebody,
If an enemy approaches.
if an enemy approaches, I will hit them with my rapier.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
That is all.
Apathy is indeed going to go first. Well, brother, it's time for you to go real fast. Haste is cast across to
They
him.
said don't be
You
hasty.
see,
though.
yeah, you see like
They did
this
say
licorice
don't
root
be
just like.
hasty.
They did say don't be hasty.
And now that he's super fast, we're gonna do a bunch of things. Starting off with something simple, actually. 1, 2, 3.
4, 5, 6.
Dalis, we're gonna attack you first. You see, like he's moving super fast, running around kind of like in this circle, all in his spot. He's just generating this fire as he punches it towards you.
oh.
That's going to be a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Please take 14 fire damage as like this black flame is generated, and it turns to like rainbow colors. It shoots out across and impacts across you. I love this feat. I love it so much. As he then goes and splits into 4 as mirror image is cast.
We got that.
He's going to
That's your thing. When
Right.
You get
move up here. And then we're gonna go to Hagarth, who's going to rush in here.
Uh-oh.
As he roars at you, you get the sense that he might be raging. But that's his turn. TikTok, you're up.
Okay. I would like to approach the Oni, and I would like to attack him.
Stepping up, you can feel almost this like chill around him, like these little shells, these that have like come together magically. They seem to be radiating some cold.
Okay. Interesting.
Not enough to hurt you, but like it's weird.
Yeah, that is weird. All right. I'll attack. 15, I take it, does not hit?
15 does not hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like punch into it. You see like this ripple effect come across it as like little like condensation like builds up on it.
Condensation. I'm going to
The highlight of any conversation.
I'm going to attack again. It's a nat 1.
Oof.
Ooh. Yeah, he doesn't even notice you're there.
You punch your own hand.
Anything else?
Yes. Bonus action, flurry.
That's what we want. Let's go.
I will give the people what they want. And I'm not gonna use that guy right now. I don't trust you. Let's go. That's fine. Let's go.
Spark, stoke the flame.
I rolled 2 nat 20s.
Yeah, you did.
I rolled 2 nat 20s.
That is 2 nat.
I rolled 2
Oh, shit. That doesn't happen often.
Beautiful. Where's the camera?
I rolled 2 nat 20s. Okay.
Whoa, my heart
Okay.
got elevated.
Roll your damage, and then we're gonna do something a little different.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll what, regular or?
No, we're gonna multiply it by 4.
Okay.
That sounds amazing.
So that is
Is this just one hit or is it 2 hits?
2d6 plus
1 hit, but like, oh wait, these are your 2 attacks. You don't have any. Oh my god, this is even better.
Yeah, that wasn't an advantage. That was 2 attacks.
That flurry of blows?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
those are
Okay.
both critical hits.
Yeah, it's 2
Got it.
D20s.
Got it.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It was
Instead
TikTok
of
machine.
multiplying by 4, roll
think
your
I'm-
damage totals with advantage, and we'll take the better one.
Okay.
For both.
Yeah.
I think I might cry.
So 5 for the first. Just a straight 5 there,
Yep.
and 2 6s. Oh my god! Oh my god!
That one because you rolled damage at advantage.
Yeah. So it's a 6 no matter what. So
5 and 6 is.
Yeah.
Yep. So
is
20 and,
is
20 and
11.
Yeah, 22.
Yeah, and normally I would be adding plus 3 to each of those hits. So
Nice.
yeah.
So that is 28 points of damage as
Yeah.
you overcome his defenses, and I need you to roll a d12 for me.
D12. Okay. That's cocked. Sorry. 5.
Yeah, as you burst through these shells, like and strike into him, he is raging, so that will lessen some of the damage. But you see parts of these shells just shatter off. They don't come back together.
Oh.
Lost some armor class.
Okay. And I would like to turn one of those hits into a stunning strike, please.
Unload it all.
Using all them people.
No, not all of them. Still got
Lots
3 left.
Gotta start strong though.
Let's see.
It's worse than I feared. All of his shells shatter off.
Woo! Hell yeah. You have to beat a DC 16 con save now.
Explain how he gets handed his ass.
So it's like the first one doesn't quite hit. The second one it like whips out, and then I just pull back and just like fist of the North Star, and like just each punch breaking off armor using all 4 hands, and then just like a quick short burst into his bare chest to the stunning strike.
This is so ferocious in the moment. He goes to make like a will save, a wisdom save, and you punched him out of his rage. Holy shit, amazing.
That was incredible.
Daedalus, follow that act. He's on his ass. You have advantage on the attacks against him if you wish.
I nod and
And he's stunned.
well done.
Yeah. He's stunned. Is he?
He's not dead yet, is he?
He's in trouble.
Oh, okay.
You're good here, yes? He's good here. I would like to run up 10 feet in front of,
Get over here.
yeah, on the other side.
Sorry?
No,
Oh, like really get over here.
no, on towards the other 2 there.
Towards Hale?
Yeah, on still
you
on the
wanna
Mentos.
leave this alone.
Yeah, there it is. You did it. Okay. I would like to do a bonus action for Hunter's Mark in front of the person in front of me.
Yep. He's marked.
Remember that time I rolled 2 nat 20s?
Yeah.
I have marked.
That's pretty cool.
I know it. So that's bonus to your movement.
And then I will use the rest of my movement to come at them while I'm drawing my sword really
You're gonna
slowly.
dash?
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna get almost there.
Yeah. Okay. So can't quite reach them.
10 feet. But that's bonus action movement, so you did pretty good.
Okay.
Getting in position at the end of initiative order. Shiri,
Yeah, I'm here.
I still have an action, don't I?
your
I
action
use
was
your
to
action.
dash.
Okay.
Otherwise, you would not have enough movement speed.
Yeah, you could have got close.
Okay.
Okay, so the Oni looks fine, so it's just these two drow.
I mean, like, the Oni looks a little bit hurt, but, like, his on their ass is stunned, so, like,
Until the end of my next
Yeah.
turn, right?
Right, to the end of your next turn.
Yeah.
So his whole next term, his turn is gonna land up on his. He's just gonna lay there.
Yeah, he's
stunned the whole time.
He's toasty.
Okay, I can not worry about that. Okay, I will. How far away are those dudes? Or at least the first drow guy that's right up by
from
Daedalus?
you, about 60.
How far is this? Let's. Okay, yeah, I'll cast freaking Melf's minute meteors.
Ooh.
Yeah, so like little off the big cogwheel on my back kind of thing, 6 smaller little wheels will spin off, and then they will separate into other little wheels until they're almost like a little. It's like with the thing in the beginning of Game of Thrones. That's all like wheels, like circles inside circles. Sorry, and then there'll be 6 of those will spin off of that and start spinning around me, and I get to shoot one of them. Oh no, that's not what. That's a
Oh
javelin.
dear brother, they're trying to shoot me. However will I survive?
Never done this one before. Okay, so yeah, he's within 120 feet, so he has got to make a dex save.
Unreal.
Nope.
Dex 15, yeah, no. Oh, so okay, so he takes 6 fire damage.
Yeah, as your meteors like streak over, you see like this something you didn't see quite before. This little rotating orb around her forehead as it sucks in your spell and cancels it.
Oh, okay. Well, hope you can do that again.
We can do this all day.
I can do this.
No! My heart says yes. The copyright says no.
They are litigious.
That'll be my
One
action.
could say they're a little marvelous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just kind of. Where am I gonna? I'll move just a little closer over to Hale. Yeah, and do I get a bonus action? No, I'm just going to stick there.
Sweet, okay. Top of the round 2. We've got the crowd action as everyone is cheering for our favorite cook, TikTok, as you feel this energy all over you and you feel like your next attack is going to do max damage. Moving along, Hale.
Hi. How far am I away from apathy?
40 feet? Because you moved 30 last time, so 40. Which means, like, yeah, if you still had like 10 feet of movement if you wanted to move closer, Ishari, or stay next to Hale.
I'm staying back a little bit.
Okay.
All right, bonus action dash. I'll get to them.
Heck yeah.
You want to get right behind them and, oh, you're not quite in, oh.
What? Oh, right.
You can't threaten because you're 10 feet away.
Gee,
But you have sneak attack on them
I
anyway.
have sneak attack, but I don't have advantage. I don't trust my dice. Yeah, exactly.
You gotta manifest. You gotta.
Yeah.
You know what?
You have to believe.
Channel that
Wait,
ton energy.
Yeah, there's inspiration in the pool, and there's one more now. Yeah, go ahead. Use the inspiration.
Let's go.
16?
16 to hit.
Yeah.
That was your advantage roll.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, well, it's a good thing it hit.
Yeah, I knew it. You're playing the Gordon Ramsay on them.
I can do this all.
This. That's all we have to say, and we're screwed.
15 piercing damage.
Whoo! Nat 20 on my concentration check.
Oof.
Okay. Anything else?
That was my bonus action movement and action, so that is all.
Sweet. Okay. Good.
Little robots. Stab, stab.
Brother, they're bothering me over here. It's time to get out of here. Okay, let's do. Oh yeah. Thanks. One more chronoton particle for you. So you have one in your pool. She's going to look around and go, I'm quite tired of all of you. How dare you even surround me with your presence? I need you to both make con saves as she steps away.
Oof. Thunder.
Nat 20.
Oh, nat 20.
I was gonna say
17.
Thunderclap.
17
Good
saves.
numbers.
Only level 5. Of course you're going to do it. So you're going to take half damage from this?
I am.
Both of you. Holy nines!
Wait. Do I have evasion?
It's a con save? Does that,
Oh,
doesn't
no,
matter.
that's only
Doesn't
one.
matter. But high level,
Oh,
do you have evasion?
No.
Yeah, I was like, that's a different thing. Okay, so that's 27 damage. That'll be half to 13? 13 thunder damage. As this massive boom goes across. I already knew quite as much as.
That's gross and that's sick.
I'm still standing, I see. Well then, brother, just like we've always done. And she too creates this black flame that shoots out a beautiful prismatic bolt towards you and is aimed for Hale. Since you're the step. Oh, that's 14 to hit.
No!
Yeah, no.
It's ting.
Yeah, just kind of.
You knew it was coming.
It's the-
kind of push your shoulder into it and off it goes
Hey,
into
Cap.
the distance.
It's the.
We're not going back to Budapest. Sibling's turn. Okay, let's change the tempo then. He's going to reach out a hand as he summons this dark energy blade as his shadow disappears and forms into a curved sword as he charges towards you with hasted speed.
Hey.
The magic.
Oh, I don't have the magic sword.
Is that you?
I have a sword that is super dope.
Hi.
They just conjured a magic sword of their own, so.
Cool.
Sword fight.
Stepping around you. As he steps into your shadow, I need you to make a Constitution save.
Again.
This is against blindness.
Oh my goodness.
We have an inspiration in the pool. We have an inspiration
Inspiration
in
in the pool.
Is there?
Inspiration in the pool. Let's go.
We need more.
17.
Good number, baby.
That will succeed. You are not blind. You feel your shadow creeping up your body as if never before. This is an unusual, unnatural feeling as it moves towards your eyes and you just kind of shudder a bit and your shadow falls off and drips and goes back to being flat on the ground.
Drip, drip.
Usually works. No matter. Attack time.
Not today.
Not today. Not today.
Not today.
Not today.
Ah, dang.
25 to hit. The first two go wildly wide. You just cannot find the focus of it. But the last one does hit. So to add some things into this power.
Stop hurting me.
Totally something.
Now, kick ass. We're gonna say that's a 23 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, I'm down.
Boom.
You really?
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh no! That was not long. As you take this damage, let me see.
You're yucky and I hate you.
That's okay. That's the way it goes. Con save, please.
Uh-huh.
Just waiting for Admiral Dynamite to like jump into
13.
13 is enough for the first save when you come back.
Yay.
So you have 1 hit point, but you are prone. And then fuck that.
Why you gotta hurt?
1 for Daedalus. Okay. That's bonus movement and action. Oh no, that's yeah.
Well, I took all the hits.
We'll leave that alone for now. Yeah, tank is tanking. Good job. Hagarth is gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
TikTok, it's your turn. He's like, oh, I feel better.
max damage.
I'm going to just casually walk up to him. I'm gonna lean kind of like my knee on his shoulder. And we've all seen It Man.
Yep, I certainly have.
One with the force is with me.
Yeah. Okay.
Wrong movie.
Right person.
Let's see. Start with the first attack.
You have advantage because he's prone.
I do?
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't need it, but thank you. I was just to see if it crit or not. 24 for the first hit.
Max
Certainly.
damage.
Yep.
Yep.
What is max damage for you for that?
D6 plus 3, so 9.
Okay.
Um, 22 for the second hit.
Does hit. Oh! Oh!
Spank him.
Bonus action. It'll just be a third attack, actually. I'm not gonna full flurry on him. I want to save those for an actual threat. And a dirty 20.
Yep.
So 9, 18, 27 points of damage on him.
Oh, yep. Very nice.
How's he look?
Barbarian, so and an OE, but yeah, you're just like digging in, and he's like, "Ah!" And you hit him for the last time. He's like, reaction.
Oh no, he's stunned
Until the end of your turn.
until the end of my turn.
Wait, wasn't it only max damage on the first attack?
It's fine. Keep going.
Oh, sorry.
Keep
yeah.
going.
Okay.
I don't have time for that.
I mean, if he's still mumming, then I'm gonna spend that key there.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You'd be fool not to.
I'd be a fool not to. All right. Still at advantage. 16.
Dust hits.
Okay. And I'm gonna roll
Now,
for this one.
his AC used to be 26. Thank you very much.
No. No. So for 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that everything for you?
That is everything from me.
Yeah, that last hit like hits into him, but he's still up. Just. Even though you knocked the rage out of him, he's hurting.
Okay.
High con. We're moving along. Daedalus.
Yeah.
This necrotic blade like cutting through. You're like, what is that? What do you want to do about it?
I'd like to heal myself. That's what I'd like to do.
So what you're saying is when you think about me, you like to lay on hands?
Yes, I would.
Catch my hands. Okay, the full amount, I assume.
You damn right.
Bonus action movement. Do you want to get up?
I would like to stand up.
Okay.
Yes.
And it's 5th edition, so you can.
Stay there, so
And stay there. So that was action, movement,
Bonus.
bonus.
Sanctuary.
I'm sorry, what was
Do you
that?
have sanctuary?
No, I
Oh no.
but I can do Thunderous Smite.
I do.
Ooh, yeah, your next attack will
If I
hit
can
with
hit
some
them.
extra big things.
Yeah.
But you
The
did use your action
next
to lay in
attack.
hand, so
Yeah.
But it does carry over, so you're good.
Okay.
If you want to cast that now and then do it next turn,
Heck yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
deal. Shiri.
I'm going to. How far away is the far one that soaked up my last
Is
spell?
90.
90? Okay, I got 120. I will shoot. Well, okay, no, so it says I can shoot 2 meteors, but is it at the same time? We're going to do one, see what happens, and then shoot another one?
Sure.
Okay.
Why not? Sounds fine to me.
Yeah, okay, cool. So she's going to make a DC 15 dex save again.
Are you shooting the first one first?
Yes.
Okay. Great. As it flies over to her, again, that same effect. That little stone that's orbiting her head absorbs the spell,
It's just like,
and this time it cracks and shatters as it seems used up.
okay. I will launch the second one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, dex save, right?
Dex save 15.
Oh, crit!
Oh, no. Well, she
damage?
still takes half, so half of 12, so it's at 6 points of damage still. Fire damage.
I super pass my concentration check with 25.
Oh, trying to break that con.
Yeah.
How much? Sorry, what was
6 points fire damage.
It's the first time she's been touched. Oh, did you say fire damage?
Fire damage.
No, oh, is she resistant to non-magical?
Hmm?
Because I did 15 damage to her.
Oh, that's right. You did. It's almost that hasn't been touched. Ta-da. No, she does have a wound.
And then
20 on that concentration check.
man, I can't catch a break here.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I shot 2. He's down.
and you did something very important.
Yeah.
Did I?
Well,
Yeah.
yes.
The spell absorption.
Oh yeah. I
That's
guess that's
huge.
true. Yeah, soak
that's
that
huge.
stuff up. What else? What were the toys that we got? I ate the thing.
You can rage or wild
Rage
shape.
them.
Yeah. Wild shape, eh?
Rage games.
Oh, wild shape. Statue.
Or we could bring out the
What are those? What kind of move? What do I need to do use one of those things? Is that an action?
Depends on the thing. If you want to rage, it's a bonus action, and you'll drop concentration.
I'm gonna hold my concentration, keep my concentration up on that stuff right now. I'm gonna move like, you know what? I'm just kind of like gonna get up on top of the statue and see if I can potentially just keep myself like, no, on the seats kind of thing, but so I can have like maybe potential cover from the one all the way in the back there. Yeah. So I'm like out of like, yeah. Keep
Cool.
that thing in between
Yeah.
line of sight. That's
Love it. Getting ready for Star Wars tactical movement.
Gotta get in hide. I'm hiding.
Yeah. Going up for the crowd action. For this crowd action, you see them like everyone's kind of like chanting along, and suddenly they all have like popcorn. Like there's so much popcorn. For this round, everything is difficult terrain. As popcorn is shrouded all over. I should have no, because then I would have ruined things.
Yeah, don't bring actual pop through though.
Hail, let's go. Round 3.
How far am I?
That's
away
why I'm
from
here.
Solace?
I knew there was popcorn. What you got?
How far am I away from the?
This one?
No, other one.
Other one? Oh, not far at all. Like 15 feet.
Okay, I will go up there and
Get
flank
advantage.
and make an attack.
Stick 'em.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
16.
Yeah, you see like there's 4 of him around, and you go and stab. He's like, ah! And you actually stabbed him.
Oh, I hit
You hit.
Hell yeah.
and sneak attack.
Your image. Why?
Ooh, that is 19 damage. Piercing.
No. No. Oh, huge. 23 on my concentration check.
Yeah.
And then I will bonus action. I can't. Oh, wait.
Not a Durgar.
Can I hide?
Where? How? You're in the wide open.
So
This popcorn.
he has a cape, you know, and I'm really short.
Not a halfling though.
I'm
A gnome.
I'm a gnome.
Yes, halflings have that trait. Gnome stone.
Yeah.
Not a gnome stone.
Blech.
Yeah, that's right.
Disengage.
Yeah. I guess I can disengage.
Sam, I didn't realize that shooting those things was only a bonus action.
Oh, shit.
We say that I take the dodge action up
Okay.
there and just give.
Yeah.
Remind.
I guess I will disengage, but I actually don't really need to move. So I'm gonna just stay there.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Makes me sad that all I've got is a bonus. Wait, because it's difficult terrain. That 15 feet I moved used all my movement anyways.
Oh yeah. Totally true.
Okay. Yeah, I can't do anything.
Fine.
I'll disengage just for the sake of it and then not move.
And you're like, cool. So this is gonna go then. What are you doing hitting me? And like these 4 drow turn to you. I can't believe you've done this to me. These slashes.
It's a tournament. You're supposed to hit.
Oh no, a crit.
I can do the thing, I think.
You want to do the thing?
Yeah, I will restore balance. Oh, was that? Wait, was that with advantage? Was that?
No, it was not with advantage.
What?
Can you cancel?
I can't deny
This
this
is a
action.
pure crit.
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
Okay, well, I rolled real high. That's 17, which doubles to 34 with modifiers.
Wait, can I do? Wait, silvery barbs. Silvery barbs.
Yes, you can do that.
Let's go.
As like you see this glint in your eye, your life flashing before your eyes, he goes to thrust into your chest, and he like slips on some popcorn and it goes off to the side. Who are you giving
What
advantage?
did you say?
I will give advantage to. Who is next? I'll give advantage to Daedalus. And disadvantage to him.
So with his hasted action, he's going to like slip on that popcorn and just kind of like turn the momentum and thrust backwards into you, and he's going to hit you for a 25.
Wait, don't you have to?
Wait.
You have to
Roll
you have
disadvantage
on
and
the
didn't hit me?
crit roll.
Didn't hit you. Yes.
Okay, great.
Oh, so that's done.
That's done.
Okay.
And the 25 is now coming at me.
Not 20 to a 6, and that's real.
Okay, so it didn't even happen.
And 25 to me?
25 to hit you.
Oh,
does
20.
hit
Yes,
you.
25 hits. But you're gonna roll low.
I rolled
It's not
okay.
crit.
That's 18 points. Of
Yeah, okay,
psychic
still
damage.
in it.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
That's all I wanted to hear.
Still in it.
Get you so good.
Cool Bean's gonna use a bonus action attack to hit one of you.
Is he still hasted?
Yeah.
I'm disengaged.
Evens or odds?
Evens.
Okay, hitting you. Oh, yeah, I'm hitting you. 26 to hit,
Yeah.
Dude.
and
Just roll low.
nope. 17 more damage.
Yeah,
It's like
I'm
the
down.
damage
It's a
slices
good
through.
number, though.
No, it's not. In this circumstance,
I'm
it
not
is
happy about it, but
Hey?
Constitution
Yeah.
saves. See if you come back with more. Oh, he didn't do the. No.
10.
10 is not enough on the second pass.
Really?
Out.
So that's a fail?
It failed.
you're making
But
all your death
you
saves.
still can do things on the sidelines.
Did you make all of your
Flanking.
death saves at one time?
Yeah, that's what I skipped because it'll take too long.
Got it.
Moving along, we've got Apathy over here. See, well done, brother. You've got a little menace at your feet. Let me take care of that for you. She hurtles towards you. We're gonna do good old firebolt again. Maybe 17. Just.
Good number.
Oh, 2 damage.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
Where was that?
That's minimum. That is the bottom of the bottom. I cannot. Oh.
Nice.
I've got to keep my concentration going. I'm not going anywhere else. So we're moving along.
just gonna wave.
Hygarth
Be like,
is
"Hello."
not stunned now. He
No,
can do something.
he's no longer stunned. He can do things.
He's gonna get up. He's gonna look at you. He's gonna try and smash you by picking you up and grappling
You
you.
can try.
Let's go. Grapple
You
check.
can certainly.
Oh, he's gonna also bonus action rage.
Opposed.
Opposed athletics, but you can use acrobatics to get out. So much.
What do I have?
28 is what you have to beat.
No, not even close.
I got you now! And like using his action to grapple you.
Ooh, can I? Because he rolled with advantage on the grapple check kind of thing. Because can I use my restore balance to make him not roll an advantage?
Okay.
I can do that. I can do this all day.
23 now. What do you have?
Still not.
Nope. Okay, and then he's going to use half movement to drag you away from your friends. That far.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh my god, thank you.
Take a look.
Wait, it would be
It's
quarter
difficult.
movement.
It's Now you're catching on.
How rough is he looking?
Oh my god. He's not gonna make
Got hit hard.
it. TikTok, please do something.
Okay.
You just grappled though. You
Yeah,
don't have disadvantage.
yeah. So I'm gonna he has like all my arms bound. I'm gonna I'm not gonna try and break the grapple. I'm just gonna spring up my two arms and box his ears.
Owie.
You mean move your arms.
Yeah.
For whom the bell
Tolls. No, they'll sue too.
Roll to attack.
Yeah. 12.
12 doesn't hit.
I didn't think so. Extra attack. 14.
Doesn't hit.
Bonus action attack here.
Let's go.
Just going for every possible head strike I could, but his stupid helmet. It's more like it. 18.
Yes, does hit.
Okay.
He goes down.
Thank you.
2 hit points.
Yeah. And he's
Boom. Yeah, even with minimum, that's enough. So you are not going to be dropped prone. He's going to roll a con save of 20 and not be out.
okay.
We're going. Do you have any more attacks you want to do?
No.
Okay. Then we're moving along to Daedalus. How do you want to cheer on your team? Who do you want to give advantage to?
I would love to give an advantage to the gnome because they are all by themselves and they try to do some good for me. So hang in there, little one.
Mm-hmm.
Please show your strength and gain this advantage on the next attack.
Coming over beside you, you see this little frog wizard.
Oh, sweet. All cute.
Seems my friends are taking a liking to you.
Oh.
It's Mergaxor, watch out!
No, it is not Mergax.
Bad boy, he's a bad
Good lord!
What is your name, sir?
Oh, my name's Taiba.
Taiba?
Yes, from New Side. Keep watching, don't worry. I'll make sure to baw at the right time.
Copy.
Shiri, you're up.
Okay, I will use my bonus action to shoot 2 more of my meteors because I got 3 more left. So 2 right back. Yeah, I'll
You have line of sight. You just have half cover there.
yeah, that's what I'm just trying to just do.
She's gonna
Pew pew.
save.
15.
Oh no. Nope.
No. Oh, great. So she lose concentration too?
Nope.
No.
Well, it depends on how much you do to me, but she just rolled a 19.
Oh, okay. So that beats it. She still take half damage.
No. She failed her dex save, but I rolled my concentration check.
Oh, okay. So you hit 2 meteors to hit. First one is so she failed the dex save.
Yep.
First one is 9 points of damage.
9, okay.
Second one is 9 points of damage.
19 again for her
Oh.
constitution save. Does not drop concentration on haste.
Goodness
But
gracious.
does take 18 damage. Stop looking.
Okay, for my action, how far? Wait, how far? Well, let me just see about. Okay, how far am I? From her?
From her?
Yeah.
About 90. Yeah, 90.
For my action, I will move, say, 15 feet towards her.
This way.
Around the far side, yeah. And I will,
Larson's
That's a cow.
like kind of like out of my back springs a little freaking crossbow, and I'm gonna take a shot at
dang.
her with my light crossbow.
Actions.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. This I got an action. I might as well use it.
Hold on.
That one. Oh, it jams.
She's like
it jams.
bracing herself, and it's just like no.
Yes, it jams. Yeah, just like that. Back.
I forgot to fix it.
I'd like to maybe move, take the rest of my movement to, because I only moved like 15. Say move back behind that line of sight, so I get half cover again, and back where I was before.
Okay. Boop.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Bonus action that done. Yeah.
Little run and gun action. Okay, moving
Got
to
it.
round 4. We've got the lair action. All the popcorn disappears, and it was like, oh no. And in its place, I need everyone to make a Constitution save as a beer is dumped on your head, and
Oh, nice.
someone drink it.
Me? All of us?
No, you're fine.
10.
Anyone in the arena?
10.
10?
Make a con save.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, dirty.
Oh yeah, you don't have to make it.
Oh,
6.
right.
6. Oh no, you're poisoned for the round.
Oh, yeah.
Can you be poisoned at this level? I don't know.
Dirty 20.
20, you are not drunk. You're experienced.
Give me more. I think I was thirsty.
Hale, you're up.
All right, I am going to make an attack at in front of me at advantage. Do we have any inspiration left at the pool?
They are all used up,
15.
which is now 8, but
15.
15 does not hit the hasted. Oh, do it!
You just got one from the crowd?
Yeah, you
Last
got one.
Shall receive. That's nice.
No,
That was really nice.
Oh no.
that was a 5.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
What's your total with the? What was the total to hit?
The total to hit before was 15. Was my high?
15. Okay, so you do hit into one of the mirror images and it disappears.
Okay.
So now there's only 3 of them. Okay. Anything else for your turn? Yeah, you
Can I-
think about running. He's like, "There's nowhere you can run."
Yeah, running won't. Oh yeah, I can run away from it.
You can certainly try.
Disengage.
Where are you running to? He's
He's
hasted.
Can I use my bonus action to make a perception check to spot a hidden creature or object? So I'm looking for some kind of object that can help me because I can do that as a bonus action because I have eye for detail.
Sure.
Okay.
Sick.
That is, or can I use investigation to try and look for yeah? Okay.
What is it?
18.
18. Yeah, there is a little something peeking out that only you can see. Underneath here, a resplendent sword. Ooh. You get the feeling that as soon as you touch it, you'll auto-attune to it.
Would touching it be a free action?
Yeah, it's an object interaction.
I will not disengage and run over to it.
Oh, you can't. Ooh. You're gonna still run for it though?
Yeah.
15 to hit you.
Misses.
Let's go.
AC 16.
As you reach out, you touch this vibrant blade as this sword transforms and puts a little shield emblazoned across your body as this is a defender.
Okay. So what does...
And you're gonna auto-attune to it because it's in this thing, and we're not gonna worry about the other rules.
Alright.
Go look it up.
What is it called?
Defender. It's quite lovely. Solus is gonna go. He didn't like that he missed you, but he also sees that you've been harassing his sister the whole time. Yeah, let's go deal with you. You haven't been touched yet.
Hey, get away from my sister.
He's gonna go to attack you.
Silvery barbs.
It was bad before. It's worse now. A grand total of 14.
To hit?
Yeah.
Does hit.
Oh, even the
Sorcerer,
silvery
man.
barbs didn't help.
Okay, but I have that thing that makes me kicks it. Is that an automatic thing?
It automatically kicks in.
So if he hits me I turn
Now
it.
you have.
So now there's 7 of us standing there.
Gotcha. Grand total 15 psychic damage.
15 psychic damage.
You bet.
Oh, ay. So it's a tempted gun.
We're gonna attack again with what? Hasted. Natural 1. Goodbye.
Very good.
No, don't like it. Let's get out of here.
That's karma.
Apathy's gonna go, sees you down there, and like, enough of all of this. You need to get out of here right now, and I'm done
Look
meddling.
how cute I am.
She reaches a hand up into the air as you see black fire swirl around her arms and morph into a ball as she throws it towards you. Dex save, please, against fireball.
Okay.
You got this.
They still have advantage, right?
I wouldn't have advantage. Would I have advantage?
Why?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Mercy.
Because I said so.
Yes. 23.
Yeah.
Saves. Certainly saves. Still gonna take half damage.
Low.
32, half to 16 fire damage.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm still kind of up. Twitching a little bit.
Haggard is gonna get up,
He would.
rage for the last time, and try to.
We still up?
Still up? Are you kidding me?
Still up. He's going one more time. He's gonna slash into you. Yeah, 25 to hit.
Hits.
Where's that D12?
In the Purple Hills.
That's not bad. Rage damage. So that's 14 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
He's still
As
up.
this like vicious weapon like hits into you. He's gonna do it again for a 23 to hit,
Hits.
and that's 12 damage. And
Don't like taking damage
that's all he can do. So that's enough of that. Moving along. TikTok, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm just. And I like summon a beam of light from the cosmos and cast Sacred Flame.
Oh lord!
Yeah.
Wait! He's a barbarian. This is a dex save. Danger sense.
Are you kidding me? What does that do?
That is 19 to save.
So
Danger
he,
sense gives him advantage.
so he just doesn't feel it at all? I should have punched him.
Ooh. Spooter
Still
senses.
can you bonus action?
No. Yep, that's it. That's what you get.
Check your bonus action.
Crap. Okay, moving along. We're gonna hit Billis. Who are you giving advantage to?
Yeah.
Check
But
your
wait, I can
bonus
only cast one spell per turn. Right? So okay.
But do you have a bonus action thing that you can do?
Yeah, I'm a 4 elements monk. I could do a water whip attack on him.
Let's go.
Great. So just out of a jug, I'm just and just whip water in his face.
Water whip.
Please hit.
Must make a dexterity saving throw as
You have advantage. This time 9.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't make that. For sure. The creature failed save. The creature takes the bludgeoning damage equal to my martial arts die. Oh, thank you. That is a
He has
D6.
1 HP, so please do 2 damage.
Plus, my martial arts die plus wisdom. So plus
Critical.
5. Thank you. So it is. So for 10 points of damage there. Yeah. How's he look there?
Done.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He's on the sideline too.
Okay.
You're putting rule 2. Oh.
Yes. No.
And I am going to.
Suspicious.
Yes.
I'm gonna spend my movement to move 40 feet towards her.
Okay. Great. Moving along, we have Dallas. Who's getting advantage?
It's gonna have to be
Oh, I know.
monster sorcerer over there.
Okay, let's go. Ashiri, you're up.
Okay, I will use my bonus action to fire off my last thing at the dude right in front of me. So yeah, make a 15.
Oh, I have advantage because he's 18.
Okay, so you beat it. So you still take 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage.
Yeah, 4 points of
Okay.
fire damage.
He goes down.
He goes down.
Yep. He's got to make his con save.
Okay.
And it's gonna be
Got
super
to be
low.
10 or higher.
Doing that.
No, that is a 6.
Yeah, that's why I do that.
Hey.
See him fall.
Fine,
And you see
that's
as
why
he
I do
falls,
that.
Fine. I'll take
You
it.
see the life force drain from his sister as well as the twins are connected.
Oh, I did it!
Oh,
Yes, I've done this before.
That's why I do that.
You've knocked out your opponents.
I did it.
You see King Turkillic
I raise up the
rise
sword.
out.
Sweet.
toward you. Well done, well done. We have new victories for each of our houses and sponsors who represented this team. Well done, Hurt Vonnegut.
Yes, that was our team.
Here are the
I forgot about
keys
that.
to my Spelljammer helm. Please treat it accordingly.
Got a new ship, you guys.
You see flying in on top. That takes your breath away.
I guess we can't get away with that one either, eh?
No.
No.
But more importantly, does the crowd give us more popcorn?
Yes. So much more popcorn.
Oh, and there's some creatures on there too. Oh no.
See, a
no.
very familiar style of ship, one that your captain sacrificed to send you all away. Now you are in possession of a ship exactly like that.
Dope.
Hey, remember that, guys? Remember that time that captain sacrificed himself?
No.
Remember when our brain almost
I
got,
don't
like
remember.
shrunk in?
And next time, we're going to find out what you do with the ship. There's a pretty cool death race going on that maybe you want to partake in.
Wait,
Nice.
what
Space!
was that thing I got
Space
from the
Death Race.
bartender?
Oh, that was the name of Viola.
Oh, that was it? Okay, that's
You got a dire wolf out of it.
Yeah.
all right. But I get to keep it, right? It's mine now.
It's mine.
Mine now.
We'll see you next time.
Thank you, bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sam.